Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Yeah, what is going down, everybody? We got a best ball draft in full effect.
What up?
What up, Mark?
Oh, shit.
And hold on.
You got Derrick Henry right in front of me. You left me no choice but to take Justin Jefferson, fucker. I wanted to go running back.
Yeah, and then you took CMC right before I was about to get him.
Yeah. Shots are fired, sir. Shots are fired.
It's gonna be happening the whole time. I already know. The entire time. Fuck it. All right.
Let's see what do I got here.
There we go. Daniel Barry in the house. What up, bro? Crispy said, "What up, losers? What up, Crispy? You're too slow today. You couldn't even get in the draft with us."
Shit. Who do I go with here?
Jamie in the house. What up, bro? You doing your other podcast today, Jamie? If not, you can always hop on as well. Oh. Damn. All right. There we go. Look at the true Stu. This is his first draft. So we got two people in here who brand new to this tournament. And it's funny. It was let me see, what the hell is this? Bracy 13. He hits me up about the 32-man league that I posted. He's like, bro, he was like, I wanted to do it, but I don't want to do a redraft one. Like, I wanted to do a dynasty. And I was like, man, fuck hosting a dynasty 32-man league. Like, I'll never do that because it'd be so much work, I bet, year after year, like filling spots. And he's like, yeah, I feel it. And he said how he was like super addicted and like, but he didn't want to join like the redraft. I was like, dude, if you're really addicted to drafting, you should join our best ball drafts because it only costs $11. And I mean, shit, you could do a bunch of these and it'll fill your draft. It'll scratch that draft itch.
Yes, absolutely.
And so he joined, and then he told his boy, the true Stu, to join as well too. And so they both came in from Facebook, and it's their first draft with us.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And man, it's nice, you know, like it looks so dope when you go like 3 wide receivers, like right off the bat, because your wide receivers are just so titties. But man, it's either going to be the QBs or the RBs that suffers a little bit. So I'm curious how he how he builds. There we go. Let's see it. Where are you going here? No more Snipe City. No more Snipe City. All right. Was not going to take Joe Mixon there.
Where are you going? You're going quarterback.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, this one's kind of tough, man. All right. You go, Kyler. Jamie said, I start soon. I can hop on after if those fucks don't take forever. Man, you got to get what's it called? Got to get a soundboard, bro, and you can get that wrap it up. Wrap it up, B. Yeah, man, that's not too shabby of a start for you there with Jefferson and the 3 running backs.
Yeah, I'm liking this one. This one's nice.
I just don't like feeling weak at running back, like especially where you can't pick up like waiver wire guys. Like, so you got to feel strong.
Yeah. I did like 3 of those, 2 or 3 of those DK $3 draft last night. And bro, I scored some nasty teams on them.
Yeah.
Where am I at here? Are we anywhere close to mine? All right. I can go. I'm gonna go. I'll read you off one of the teams that I got.
All
at least this lineup. So I got Justin Herbert, Barkley, Jacobs, DJ Moore, Jawan Jennings, Cooper Kupp, David Njoku, Chase Brown, and that's my starting lineup for it. And then my bench, I got Joe Mixon, Michael Pittman, Trey Harris, Eckler, and then some turd dart throws. But
That's pretty solid. How many start on that?
it goes down to Chase Brown. So 1 QB, 2 RBs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 flex.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty solid. To have a guy like Mixon on the bench.
Brown and Mixon on the bench.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. My receivers kind of took a hit, but they're still good. DJ Moore, Jawan Jennings, Cooper Kupp, Pittman, and Harris. I got Lockett, Watson, Deontay Johnson, and Amari Cooper.
Yeah, definitely the weaker spot, from your positions, but it's still pretty solid though.
I got Herbert, Darnold, and Rodgers at quarterback.
Jamie said, if you ever want to quit, I should get Fukuyu. Said, let me see.
You gotta get the Hangover, bro. You want to fuck on Chow?
You want to fuck on me? I do have a couple Leslie Chows. Dude, I don't know what the hell is going on with my soundboard. It's just going slow.
What are you talking about, Willis? Right after you suck on these little Chinese nuts.
But yeah, the half baked. Fuck you. Fuck no. Yeah, I knew what you're talking about. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. And it's the old lady. Fuck you. I'm out.
I seen him.
Hey, King D. Shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Ninjas on Twitch. Shout out to the Fantasy Ninjas. What up, homie?
What up? This is going to be interesting.
Let's see it. 2 more picks in front of me. Here we go.
What position are you targeting?
I'm going QB.
You're going QB.
Yeah, I'll tell you because I don't think B Cave and Armani are in the chat, so we'll because it doesn't matter about you hearing, it's just about them hearing. But they both need a QB as well, so it's like you're gonna try to get. I don't know. It looks like they both need wide receivers if they're not going QB. You're gonna get a wide receiver and potentially have 5 QBs go before your next pick. 6 QBs go.
Yeah.
Jamie said, any Broncos fans? Big Tons is a Broncos fan. He's been hella busy. I don't know about him going on any podcasts. He works insane amount of hours. Come on, let's see it. Where you going, B Cave? Come on. Cut the anticipation with a knife.
Oh, damn right. You gotta hit the dun, dun, dun.
So now I'm slacking. Nice. All right, I'm going Stafford.
Not leaving this guy on the board. I know that.
Yeah, it sucks because a lot of times I'm going QB when Terry is it's around his time.
Yeah.
I get too nervous, man. I got PTSD from some of these drafts where I hold off and then it's 10 QBs are gone.
Yeah, I know. I'm scared myself, but god damn it, I couldn't leave him out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see when you get to your second QB, and then we'll see what you think about the second QB versus Terry.
Yeah. We got to get to my first one first.
Well, yeah.
I don't even know that I'm gonna do that here, man. Like, god damn it. Because I know my guys ain't gonna come back to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ones that I want to pick.
Yeah, because we got a lot of picks.
Yeah, we on our big stretch. It's a lot of picks. I just don't see anybody.
Devonta Smith.
I haven't really checked his stats. Is he doing decent this year? Or did he
Yeah,
just-
I mean he's done decent like every year, since he's been in the league. I mean, obviously it's a little different from
I
his
just haven't
rookie
looked
year.
at any stats in 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't do too bad. All right. Shit. Where are we at?
Here we go. Still gonna keep playing chicken, or are you gonna do it?
Shit, bro. I don't care.
Oh shit, you still didn't do it? Oh man. I'll just call you Austin Danger Powers.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna risk it, bro, because with Stafford throwing him the ball, Adams. I mean, come on, guys. Come on.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I picked Stafford, so I'm behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I knew that I was taking a third quarterback right there because a lot of crazy shit I feel happens in the 5th, 6th, and 7th round with quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's definitely where I'm headed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really hope some guys take these guys that are just not leavable. You know what I mean? And look at
there will definitely be a starting QB when it gets to you, but it's like, will it be one of the top couple guys on the list, or will it be like Rodgers and Russ Wilson are the only guys left, and Shaw, are like the only guys left?
Yeah, I mean, if I gotta operate with that at quarterback and have a star-studded rest of my lineup, I can handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's got to be worth it.
Yeah. Ninja said he's hoping for injuries at this point. Well, not yet. I mean, we'll see how crazy it goes here in the 7th round. But 4 QBs went after in the 6th round there.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. Still one more pick. Mondo Burger on the clock.
But I mean, look at the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Between the quarterbacks, that's pretty so far.
What do you mean? What part? What are you talking about?
When you click the team thing on the, you know what I'm saying, and it shows you the guys on Sleeper.
Oh yeah.
On your list of players. Yeah.
Okay, he goes Monty Burns in the 6th, and then takes J Love in the 7th.
There we go.
Ninjas, super flex. That's why we got QBs going. If this wasn't super flex, there might be like 4 or 5 QBs gone at this point. Maybe
Josh. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes,
Burrow.
Yeah,
but probably like that's it. Top 5, top 6.
That'll be it. Maybe Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Because Kyler Murray's awesome for best ball. That's like the best place to like have him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sucks having him on a team where you gotta
pick when to start him.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. When you got to pick and choose when to start him, he's not always the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, look, it's kind of like the opposite of what it was yesterday. Look, today it's like all the wide receivers on the left side of the board, and then you look here, it's a lot of running backs on the right side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the true Stu. He was he was a left side of the board guy who just got who got thrown in over on the right side.
Baby, come back.
Oh man. Here we go. I got no wide receivers, and it's looking ugly in that category right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have like oh shit, there goes fucking Zaire Franklin.
Dang it, Ziggy. It was an auto draft. He must have had him in his queue.
Yeah.
And he autoed, and then yeah. Because I don't know. Well, actually, one time Ziggy, like we were about to start the draft, and he just like passed out. And so he like autoed the first like, I don't know, maybe like 13 rounds or so. And it was all IDP because he like just put all IDP in his queue. And so like pretty sure the first pick of the draft was like Zaire Franklin, because I think he had the very first pick.
Okay. Damn it. That's you gotta stop just putting IDP guys in your queue, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely didn't do it on purpose. He was so pissed when he woke up. He's like, I was drunk and fucking passed out.
Damn, Aaron Jones went before DK Metcalf. That's crazy. I haven't seen that one yet this year.
Man, I mean, this really sucks having Cortland Sutton as a number one, but
yeah,
I feel like he's best available right now.
So
DK would have been nice there.
Yeah, DK would have. If DK would have been there, I would have had to have taken him.
Right. And don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up wherever you are and hit that $sign. Throw in the super chat. We got these glass on glass bongs from Prism. Okay. We got 3 of them that we're raffling off. It's Cannabis Now who got me these. And then we got some signed jerseys that one person's going to be able to get a choice from. And then we got a 420 Crew t-shirt as well that's going to get raffled off.
Oh, you fucker. Damn it. I was going to go Ward there. Shit. Damn it. I know he ain't going to come back. I got faith in Rodgers. One last hoorah.
Man, I really don't want to do this, but I feel like he shouldn't be there right now, so I'm gonna snatch up Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I was gonna go Darnold, but Rodgers with DK, and he's got fucking Mike Tomlin coaching him. I mean, it's just a recipe for a good season. You know what I mean?
He better, because I have him in so many dynasties, and like if he has the last hoorah, that might help me win a championship. You know, if he's a little bitch like he was last year, and the year before, and the year before that.
He's been a turd for a second.
Yeah, he's got to get a little resurgence, man. Ever since he started being open about ayahuasca, it's like maybe the year before that. Sketchy.
Yeah, come back to earth, buddy. We got money riding on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get it, wanting to be out there. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'll come and join you after the season's over with.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't get. Like, why does he choose to do, go on these retreats and shit? Like when it's like already kind of like, the off season starting. Like, why not do that like during fucking February or like, January when your ass is not in the playoffs anyways?
Exactly.
I don't get it. Maybe where he's gone's hella cold during that time, but I don't know.
Yeah.
As whatever it is. And this year, at least, I don't know. He was there in June. I mean, I can't remember when he initially got to the Jets, but I swear it was like not till like close to training camp, like starting, like, you know, maybe like end of July. I just don't know why you wouldn't want to be with a new team like right away. I guess what sucks is like you don't get paid really until the season starts. Like all your off-season work is free. So I guess that is like I could understand it from that point, not wanting to do a bunch of bullshit, especially when you're not getting paid yet.
Damn, I didn't realize Ridley was still on the damn board.
Yeah. I was gonna do that or Darnold, but I just taking Darnold might weaken the team, you know, as well. And if he does good,
is that your third quarterback or
my fourth? Fourth. And I don't really like to take 4 in the top 10, but yeah, just like I don't know. Darnold just seems like he shouldn't have been there at that point.
I understand. I respect it.
But now it's gonna hurt my wide receivers though.
Tremendously.
Because I only got one still.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm punting quarterback anyway, so I got 2 of them. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna hope for neither one of them to get hurt.
Right.
Get Geno Smith. I mean, he did all right last year, didn't he?
Yeah, he's done decent the last couple years with Seattle. I mean, it's like different regime and different wide receivers other than JSN, but JSN and Cooper Kupp should be easy to throw to.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Cooper Kupp's not a shell of himself. That's what I'm curious about. You know, is he going to be a shell of himself?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Couple picks now in front of me. Bracey. Oh, man. Bracey's got his first IDP guy, but he only has one QB still. Man.
ETN off the board.
Yep.
I'm 3 for 3 on live drafts and eating, bro. I keep getting stoned and then get on these fucking live drafts, and I got the munchies.
I mean, it's about that time, man. All right. Oh, Godwin right in front of me. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right, I'll go Shakira. Man, that sucked. Thought Godwin was going to make it to me. B Cave. Did me dirty. Let's see it. Where are you going with this pick? Ooh, Cooper Kupp. The turf stew. The true stew, I mean. Tony Pollard, not a bad pick in the 9th.
No.
And at the end of the 9th.
Najee. Pittman. Don't mind if I do.
Debo. All right, let's lock down Reed.
That is a much better starting lineup. I won't have damn Najee Harris and DeAndre Hopkins in my starting lineup this time.
Yeah, there you go. Crispy said he's gonna learn today. Yeah, it's nice having those super top end defensive guys, but it kind of sucks having having a DeAndre Hopkins in there or whatever. Whoever it is, because you I don't know, I just always wait at least until I get all my starters on offense.
Yep.
Just makes it easier not to fuck up and forget.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Helps your grade too, you know what I'm saying?
Said it hurts what?
It helps your grade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean I base it off of the players that are in the starting lineups, and I don't know, the grades are just for fun. I mean, we all want high grades, but
Yeah.
It's always been like a joke that like it's gonna be a team that I didn't think was good or a team that we didn't think was good, that ends up being
a team that gets a C+ type shit.
Yeah. A lot of factors. Egbuka. We're getting a lot of clock sucking going on here.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Make those picks.
I understand though. It's when there's, you know what I mean? It's hard to just decide sometimes.
Yeah. I'm guilty of it also at times. J Money, what up, bro?
What up? Oh, hey, is it cool if I shout out or if I put my spot out there?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, I got a league that I'm trying to fill. Got one spot left. I'm the commissioner in it. It's on League Safe. It's $50 a year. Everybody's paid. Well, we got 9 of us paid. It's 10 teams, Superflex, 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 3 flex spots, 3 defensive line, 3 linebackers, 3 defensive backs, and 3 IDP. And it's a dynasty too, so
nice.
And payouts 400 to first, 100 to second.
Nice.
If anybody wants to join, I don't know how I would. If you just post your stuff on the thing, I can go on the chat. I can go look at the chat and or message me on Facebook or my name. If you search my name, it'll be on there.
Yeah, Crispy said Bracey's going to learn today. Yeah, only one QB. I mean, I guess that's the tough part is, I mean, if he's not in here for the grade, he won't be able to learn. But, yeah, man, his boy got 2. I mean, he got Drake May and Cam Ward. But,
yeah.
Hey, gotta have 2 starters. Unless he's gonna try to grab Richardson, and Use him as a starter.
Yeah. If you get, I feel like if you go Richardson, you have to try to get Danny Dimes too.
Yeah, people
Or Danny
forget
Dimes.
though. People forget.
Or I got him in a dynasty league. What's his name? Well, there goes Anthony Richardson.
There he is.
The Notre Dame quarterback that the Colts just got. Riley Leonard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dart throw into your bench if you're weak at QB. You know what I'm saying? And in dynasty leagues, I feel like he's a good grab at the end of the draft.
Yeah, dynasty leagues for sure. Might not even have to draft him. Might be able to get him off waivers after the draft.
Yeah. The only reason I drafted him is because you have to draft 4 rookies in that draft because they put the taxi. Yeah, they put the taxi in the draft, and they didn't establish whether we could put year 1 or year 2 players in there beforehand. I put it to a vote, and they allowed it to add 2 year 2 players, but
yeah,
otherwise I could have just mugged a couple dart throws at the end and still got Riley Leonard off of the waivers.
Right, and crispy. Oh, here it comes. Any day now.
But there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
For Richardson, yeah. Four picks in front of me. Let's see where everybody goes here.
I know where I'm going. If he's still there. I love these things not having a tight end spot, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the best things about these drafts is not having a tight end spot. Not having to start a tight end at least. Shadur already?
Yeah, it's too early for sure.
Must be a believer.
I mean, there's a few of them out there.
I mean, his dad was great. You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
His dad was great, but I mean, he wasn't a quarterback.
Right. Yeah, if he was a quarterback, he probably wouldn't have been great. Because we're still that's still the time when I mean, no one's taking a black quarterback seriously.
Yeah.
And still even now, I feel like, maybe if you're like light skinned, they'll take you a little seriously. But if you're like, you got it like Lamar, like even Lamar, like, dude, look at how much shit he had to do before actually getting paid.
Yep. Absolutely. Javonte.
I'm just not fucking with any of the Cowboys running backs this year. Too nervous.
Yeah, I feel that, but he's definitely got the most experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to have him on my bench is nice.
And see, look, and then you got to get a guy like Blue, anyways. You know, kind of in that range. And so, yeah, I'm with you on that. What up, Toyota One? What's going down, bro?
I'm a homer. Downs on the bench. That's not bad.
J Money said, I keep seeing videos everywhere. Trevor Lawrence is going to bust out this year, his best season in 25 TDs, 12 TDs, INTs, or what? His rookie year, I think 1.2 TD average a game is whacked. He said, how's he even a number one? Well, I mean, you got to think of how much bullshit he had to endure from like stupid coaches and shit. Like, that's a reason. But dude, their run game is going to be not that good. It's going to be they're going to have to throw.
Yeah. This one's definitely going. Everybody's using the clock, that's for sure.
What'd you say? Say it again.
Everybody's using the clock, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They're using all your research right in between each pick.
They should be. And hey, what up, Mondo? What's going on? You sound fucking baked. Hey, same, bro. Same. I'm just gonna keep smoking more. Crispy said AR can take take Sanders, and here I'll even better take Sanders, shine him up real nice, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up. Here, candy ass. Yeah, Toyota One, I got you. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole thing. We're in. What are we in? Round 12 now.
Yeah.
This one's like the opposite of yesterday. The left side, that's the wide receiver heavy side, and then the right side, minus the true stew, is all the running back side.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of receivers in the but I did go 3 running. Yeah, I guess a bunch of receivers just fell to the right spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I watched football every Sunday while I was gone. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to. I only had a cell phone for a little bit while I was there, not the whole time. You know what I mean? Sorry. Who does he go here? Is he gonna do it? Oh, well, Kristen Kirk. I'm gonna.
I got those extra quarterbacks. I got to get a few like he's like my first bench guy right there. Like Mooney's like, last man, last flex.
Yeah.
And Toyota One said I can tell because you're on the right side right now. Yeah. It was but except for the true stew, it's so funny, man. He was just he was just a little confused. He didn't get the memo. He was supposed to go running backs on that side.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate him not going running back. So you know what I mean? I sure appreciate it. And he took receivers that I really wouldn't have taken besides Ladd.
Yeah.
I mean, Neighbors, I didn't get to watch a whole lot of Giants play last year, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I didn't really get to see what. Damn it. Fucker. Damn it. Nothing. The guy sniped me.
Yeah, it's funny when the ladies they'll never understand that part. Every time I just get pissed randomly, like look at my phone, like fuck. And Vanessa's like, what? What's going on? It's like nothing, just fantasy stuff. It's like, oh, it rolls her eyes.
Yeah. She deals with my shit. Bless her heart.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets stressful.
Yes.
Crispy, who is this Rudy Poo? Where is it?
Who is this Rudy Poo?
All right, there we go. Finally got to get Harris. Dude, he's been going so early in these. I haven't been able to get him in a long ass time.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I need to get some IDP guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That fucker snagged Myles Garrett, sniped the shit out of me. I was going Myles Garrett for sure.
Dude, and Hutchinson, that was a good pick right there, too. Hey,
Yeah.
Schmelly in the house. What up? Oh, he changed his name. He put the sleeper username on there. What up, bro? Shout out to Sam. Brian Branch, man, we're getting some big time IDPs off the board now.
Yeah. I feel safe for going a little run on IDP, you know what I'm saying? I got my starters filled, I got my bench started offensive wise.
Sam said, who's winning the draft so far? Man, I'll tell you who's not is Bracey. It's his first draft with us. He got Tua and Richardson as his only 2 QBs so far.
Yeah.
Brown's team looks really good. Nervous about his RBs though. Mark's team solid. I mean, QBs make me nervous though.
Yeah.
And man, if my wide receivers were a little bit better, I'd say that I was winning, but I don't know if I could say I'm winning with my wide receiver core. Even though I do have 6 of them now through 14 rounds, so I feel like depth-wise that I have good depth already at wide receiver.
Yeah, I feel good about my depth. I got Jefferson, Scary Terry, Adams, Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
That's not it. I mean, I don't care where you're from. That cannot be a bad starting lineup.
Yeah. And yeah, Toyota won. I didn't think that Darnold would last, but yeah, I felt like I had to get him there. And Bracey has great IDPs: Roquan, Fred Warner, Caden Ellis, Henley. Whew, I mean, all those are A players to me right there. So he's bringing the that is one thing. Like he showed me his 32 team dynasty. And first off, the players that he had on offense did not look like a 32 team. But then you look at his defense, and I was like, okay, like you did something to where like your defense sucks balls. He has Henley. And I was like, your defense sucks balls besides Henley, but like your offense, like it's like a 14 team league offense in a 32 team league. And their setup was pretty close to ours.
Okay.
We do 5 offense and 4 IDP. And I'm pretty sure they had like the same, except I think they had all super flex IDPs or all flex IDPs.
Yeah.
And we do 1 at each position and then 1 flex. Dude, this soundboard messing up so much right now. trying to get the Buda Baker sound drop, and it's fucking taking forever. What Ziggy's team look like so far? Haven't seen him in a league for a while. I mean, I don't know how he got Josh Allen at the 106. That is just ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just started off like that. Dude, got another rook. Didn't think that he would last either. There you go. All right. Now I'm feeling good. And feeling better about my wide receivers now because now I got 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no IDPs yet, though.
I got Tyler Shuck as my third quarterback again.
That's not horrible getting him in the 15th.
No.
Not
No,
bad.
no.
Kyle Hamilton. Let's see it.
No, Ernest Jones.
All right. Let's lock in some Strange.
There we go. Yeah, you got to have, you know what you're doing with IDP, you know what I'm saying? So you know who's going to get the tackles and where down the line. So
yeah, I'll be able to fill. I'll be able to fill a B+ squad either way. But it's like no way I could, draft an A squad. Like letting this much time go by before even getting my first IDP guy. But yeah. So I still don't try to live too dangerously like that. But also I could just see like. This draft hasn't been an insane IDP draft so far. I mean, Bracy, he's got 4. Mondo's got 3. But you look, a lot of people, yeah, it's just like there's not a lot of craziness going on so far. So there's still a lot of good talent out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Crispy said, pretty sure Tyler's going to start. Said Kellen Moore loves him. Yeah, well, we're going to see. I mean, I want to, like, it's going to be a real QB competition between Rattler and Schach. And we'll see who actually prevails. It's going to be during August. We're going to see the QB battle, and we're going to see them both play in some preseason games. And we'll see how they look. Oh, there goes Van Ginkel. Yeah, he never lasts anymore.
Yeah.
It was great getting him in like the 20s. Just like not happening anymore.
Yeah, I managed to get one league together while I was in a program dorm, and we ran just the offensive players. I couldn't get nobody to do defensive players.
Yeah.
I mean, I even had the
pussies.
Yeah. I had the jack so we could do the, you know what I mean? I was going to set us up a sleeper thing and everything, but
yeah,
they didn't want to, like, I don't have to, damn, Logan Wilson. I don't have to write all this shit down and go to the newspapers and shit like you used to before all the apps started happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get all the stats and shit. At least that's how we did it the first time I went to prison. I was in a 3-year dynasty league in there.
Man.
We ran it for 3 straight years, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, the I never even tried to set up a fantasy league when I was in jail. It was during the football season though. But I did do the pick'ems though.
Yeah.
Super piece.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, they do. I won a lot of them pick'ems. My favorite ones was the NASCAR pick'ems.
Okay.
They do that, or they did ones that were fantasy based on the fantasy points, but you
Mhm.
just pick quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a flex. And then you could pick any 5 players you wanted, or any of those players you wanted, as long as you turned in your ticket first with your 3 soups.
Okay.
You could, you know what I mean? And it generally got to like $50 or $60 in commissary every Sunday.
That's cool.
Yeah, I hit that one like probably 10 or 15 times.
Nice.
We would just take it. We were in a program dorm, you know what I mean? Everybody's getting paid to be there. Plus, you know what I mean? You're trying to get your life together in the program dorm. So everybody's family pretty much looked out, you know what I mean? That was in the dorm. And we all sat out there and we would eat every Sunday. You had your own TV at Miami. So it was, we'd pull the TVs, run the extension out to where we could watch it in the day room. It was nice.
Cool. Yeah, I would always make some food before the football games happened.
Absolutely. Silly Slam. Who did he go?
We're gonna do it and keep living dangerously here.
There you go. That's not bad though. That's not too dangerous.
Well, no, by not picking an IDP guy, that's the dangerous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm definitely picking Bobby Wagner.
There's just so much left in my queue still.
Yeah. My queue don't never work. It gets frozen all the time.
If you ever leave and come, like even leave to go to a message or like anything and come back, that's what kind of messed it up a little bit. Hey, shout out to Devo. What up, bro? Yeah, we're about to smoke a fat bowl in your honor after the $10 super chat. I'm gonna mark you down for the Devo, you the man.
This is the balanced, best squad I've gotten so far in any of these drafts.
I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Dang. That's who I was gonna take back if he made it to my next pick. No, Spencer Rattler did not make it. There we go.
Who do I take here?
Nick Chubb. It's a good pick. All right. Flacco never makes it that far, so I'm going to swoop on Flacco in the 18th.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
it's crazy. I mean, Shadur got drafted in the 11th.
Yeah.
Flacco could be the starter the whole year. Got him in the 18th.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Just crazy. Derwin James, Pratt, Bernard. I mean, see, look, I mean, there's still like top guys in my eyes that are getting picked in like the 18th round. That's why I haven't been like, crazy for it. Crazy for the IDP, but
yeah, there's still a lot of talent out there.
I'm gonna have to crack off like 10 in a row now. It's like some shit like that. So we'll see how this works out. But I got a fat ass queue of IDP guys right now.
Yeah. I know. I remember. I don't forget things during drafts, Mr. Sniper, sir.
Let's go, Mondo. Good. I mean, we all got, I mean, especially when it comes to fantasy, we remember this shit. Hey, shout out to Last Shinobi. What up, bro?
What up?
Crispy said True Blue 0 IDP. Oh, man. Nah, he's got Myles Garrett. The True Stew.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's stolen from me.
I mean, fuck. I know what I'm doing with the IDP. We'll see if he knows what he's doing the rest of the way.
Yeah. As long as you know what you're doing,
Joe?
you can have good names. They just won't be pretty names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're still gonna get your tackles.
And Joe, what up, man? How far along is the dynasty draft that you joined? Did it make it to round 2 yet? I know it was moving kind of slow. And for everybody who might be interested in joining a dynasty draft, I got a $30 dynasty Superflex and a $55 dynasty Superflex that is filling up right now.
Yeah.
And Devo, smoking this fatty for you, brother. And here goes the 55.
55.
Gotta figure out what the hell is wrong with this soundboard. Joe said we started Josh Allen into Patty Mahomes. He said, and we're toward the end of the second round. Okay, cool. Shinobi said my buddy keeps trying to trade me Hendo for Hampton. If I can get 2 firsts, either 226 or 26 and a 27th with Hendo, should I give up the potential beast? Well, I guess it depends on like if you feel like, are you closer to a contending team? Like, are you closer to a top 3 team, or are you closer to like a fringe playoff team? How about that? Like if you're a fringe playoff team where you don't even know if you're going to make the playoffs because your team is, like middle of the pack like that, I probably trade them and get those extra picks. It's going to help. But if I'm a contending team, like I'm keeping Hampton.
Yeah. Who was they trying to give him for Hampton?
He Henderson. So wants to swap RBs, but he would get 2 firsts back also.
Oh yeah, I'd probably take that. I mean, they got the same potential. You know what I mean? Travion Henderson was a beast in college. I mean, maybe not the same potential. And
I guess
New England's a run-heavy team, so.
Yeah, I guess to me, I mean, I just feel like there has a potential to be a world of difference between Hampton and Henderson, I guess is my thoughts. Yeah. Not saying that Henderson can't do that. I got him in a couple of dynasties, and I hope that he goes to the moon. But I just feel like Hampton, like his opportunity to go to the moon will be sooner and probably for longer.
Yeah.
Because they're not really paying Najee. I mean, I know he's getting paid a couple bucks, but like Stevenson's got a pretty big contract. I know it, it's still new regime over there, but
yeah.
I mean, Stevenson's gone, he's a Belichick guy. He always has been. So I don't know why Mike Vrabel, why he wouldn't be a Mike Vrabel guy when Vrabel's a Belichick guy,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 50-50 playoff team, but I got no 26 picks. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like all in. Said so. My rebuild year would be this year, if anything. He said, I don't think that I need to rebuild. I don't know. Well, and I mean, even making that trade wouldn't even be a rebuild. It's just more of a rebuild move where you're taking the guy who's, you know, the fourth best running back probably this year for the rookies instead of the second best running back this year for rookies. And if you're getting the 2 extra, you know, first, that's I mean, that's big time, man, because that does help you for the future.
Yeah.
All right, see that Jack Campbell on the 19th. I'm not mad at that. Him being the number 1 guy for me. EJ Speed, fire. All right. Well, there we go. True Stu. He went IDP. Peyton Wilson's gonna be dope. Like, I mean, he has a lot of potential. He wasn't a starter last year, so like a lot of people, either you don't know who he is, or like you know who he is and you don't even know if he's a starter or not. You know, or you know that he's a starter because you rock with this show. But that's there's a lot of people who don't even really know who Peyton Wilson is. To me, he was a top 4 linebacker for fantasy coming out in the draft.
Okay.
And even being top 4, that's what sucks. Is like, unless you're drafted like hella high, which a lot of inside linebackers are not drafted hella high. It's just they're kind of like the running backs of the defense where they're a little bit disrespected, you know, as far as like draft capital.
Yeah.
Most of these guys, unless you're drafted super high, you're probably not starting like right away either. So that's like another thing.
Yeah.
So there's guys who, I mean, shit, even Jordan Brooks, he wasn't a starter like year 1. Like he sat for an entire year behind, can't even think of what his name is.
Bobby Wagner?
No, well, no, he wasn't sitting behind Bobby Wagner. It was whoever played alongside Bobby Wagner, because when Wagner and Brooks were there at the same time, I mean, they killed it when Brooks was a sophomore.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Bobby leaves and then he comes back and Brooks is still there until last year or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Like Brooks, because he went to Miami, it was like he was being valued so low. Like it was insane how low he was being valued last year.
Yeah, he was always a beast. Last time I was playing, I got him everywhere.
My plan this year was to deal Allen and get some juice back into my lineup, but the guy who has the best things I could trade to help for my team is the same guy. Oh, Shane doesn't want Allen. That's okay. Yeah. So I was going to make this year and started running with May permanently. Okay. So what's your team? Like, throw your starting lineup in there. I'm just curious.
Dude, I went camping and fishing over the weekend.
And
Man, I'm telling you what, I'm so sunburnt. Oh God, dude, it itches so bad.
Yeah, man, sunburns fucking suck. The worst.
Yeah, I just came home in March, you know what I mean? So I was white. White. You know what I mean?
Shinobi, I mean, I'm drafting right now, so I can't really look it up on my phone. So yeah, just throw in some of the starters. Like, I'm just curious about that. Don't drop the link or anything. Yeah, sorry about the late join tonight. All good. We got tomorrow's draft is already filling up, and we're 2 drafts away, we're as soon as we fill 2 more drafts, we've officially crossed what we did last year.
Okay.
So this year, it's, I mean, shit, we still got 2 more months worth of drafting, 2 more months in a week or so
Yeah.
worth of drafting. So yeah, we're gonna, we might hit 250. Like that's a possibility.
Hell yeah. That'd be badass.
Yeah, I went through and just to double check the percentages and stuff on it. If we end up getting to 250, the top prize is going to be 8,500.
Hell yeah.
And 2,500 for second place, and 1,400, 1,200, and then it trickling down from there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, those would be some big time prizes.
What's the least amount of money you can win? If
$20.
you're in the- 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's about half the teams that get paid out are getting paid $20.
Okay.
And like there were some people who just said, just hold it, till next year, and that'll be my first 2 entries. So if anybody wants to do anything like that, it'll all be saved, because everything's all going to be same shit going on next year, just more drafts earlier this year, because we did the 2 drafts per day on Saturday and Sunday for the last couple weeks. And, if there's enough people playing next year in the start, we might be able to do that from the beginning.
Yeah. That was my first share of Joshua Downs this year. I haven't, and I'm glad he's on my bench. You know what I mean? I don't really like any of the Colts players besides Jonathan Taylor. I mean, they do decent, but I just don't. The quarterback situation is just terrible.
Yeah. And Devo said, use it for the squares. Hell yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, I do Super Bowl squares, but for like every single week throughout the year, all the way through the Super Bowl. And they're only $6.90, so real cheap to get involved. And there's 2 winners every single quarter. There's we do the forward score, and then the reverse score wins 20. So super fun, get some action on the games, and everything is easy to find on Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, that's where I'll be posting the boards, and it's going to be as soon as the Hall of Fame game. That's going to be the first game that I do the squares for. We'll all get back in the mix of it.
Okay.
Makes these boring games just giving them a little bit of excitement. And then it's going to be crazy when the season starts. I mean, it starts off with a Thursday and Friday game right off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun opening week. That's for sure. All right.
Come on, True Stu, don't snipe me here, buddy. Yes.
Ooh.
This late. What round is that? 22nd round?
Yeah.
That's not bad. And I got him as my, how many running backs do I got?
Yeah, get a couple laid.
I got him as my 5th running back.
What's that for me? Same. Brown said, when I get first hold, he said, hold it for entry fees next year. Yeah, man, that'd be there'd be a lot of entry fees paid for you get first in this one.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Brown's killing it right now. He's second in overall entries right now. I posted, if you guys haven't seen it on Patreon, I posted some of the another weekly recap And
Yeah.
let me go read some of it off. Let me see. It's Crispy and Brown who are leading the pack right now.
Okay.
They're the ones that are, they're the only two that are over 80. And then we got two teams over 70, or two guys who have over 70 teams. That's Minnesota Mike and K2 Pinson. And then two teams over in between 50 and 60. That's Todd. He's got 59. That's T Mill. And then I got 52. And then we got 6 teams in between 31 and 50. That's Derek, Jason, Hawk Fan, Ziggy, Ghost Monkey, R. Newman, and Song. And then we got 7 people in between 21 and 30. Toyota 1, Zip Him Up, Phil, Wolverines, our man Robert, Toker 1, and the TJ. Yeah, so go check it out, guys. I broke down a bunch. And yeah, I'm going to try to do it every single week on Wednesday. And then during the season, it'll be different type of information, obviously. You know, we're going to I want to get some people to help me out. Hopefully, like guys like Rob can help me out who are in a shitload of leagues, because I want to see like if there's like if you have like some insane match where it's like, you know, it's like a point difference or whatever, you know, and you guys are like some of the highest scoring teams in the league. Like I want to be able to showcase like, you know, matchups like that and stuff. I'm going to be recording little videos as well.
All right. But I'll keep an eye out for, you know what I mean, exciting shit in the ones that I'm in.
Yeah. And just throwing that out there for anybody. If you see anybody sees anything worth mentioning, you know, I'm going to try to check as much as I can, but it's going to be hard to check individual matchups. Like that'll be the thing that'll be tough.
Yeah.
We're probably going to highlight the top, you know, like handful of the top scoring players, you know, again per week, and you know, some of the best records like throughout the entire tournament, and highest scoring teams throughout the entire tournament, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anything to keep it more engaging throughout the year. All right. Let's see. Where am I going to go with this next pick here? Where are they going to go in front of me? Let's see it. Uh-oh. We got to trade in a league. Let's see. Rookie for rookie. Hunter for Manning guy. Cody Barton. Come on, let's see it. Hey, Ghost Monkey in the house. What up? And Toyota One said, what are you guys talking about? I missed it. Shit, what were we talking about? Super high. I already forgot.
Yeah, I got lost in the sauce.
Got to refresh my memory, Toyota One. I could have been talking. We were joking about Brown said he's gonna win first, and he said just hold all the money for next year. It'll cover all his entries. And we were talking. I was talking about the top teams. That's what I was talking about. The shit that I posted in Patreon.
Yeah, the teams that have the most, the guys that have the most teams in the thing so far.
Yeah, so check it out if you guys haven't. But Toyota One, you are 13th overall. So there's elite tier, high volume tier, strong participation tier, solid participation tier, moderate participation, and active participation.
I've
And
been on more lives than anybody, haven't I?
what'd you say?
Have I been on more lives than anybody else?
Jamie's the only one besides you who's been in more.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to get on at the same time then, sometime.
Yeah.
Jeremy Chin's still out there.
Oh yeah. So what? Yeah, what I was saying about recapping, I'm saying for anybody who's in, just anybody who's paying attention to the league throughout the year, if you see anything where it's like a close matchup or just like we should be able to already see like the high scores. Like I'm not really worried about that, but just like hella close matches or super high scoring matches or maybe
Like a
you shit on someone by 300
0-1 type match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Ryan, what up? He said, would you send Ayuk and ETN for a 27 first? Nah. I think
No.
that's just sound that's super cheap. And you gotta wait so long for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If ETN has a resurgence, you would be really losing. I know I'm hoping for this guy to have a resurgence that I'm about to take if I don't get sent here. I've gotten him in like all the basketball drafts with you so far. I've gotten him in almost all the other ones. It's time. It's just time. You know what I'm saying? He's not in my starting lineup this time, goddammit. Oh shitty. I went IDP crazy that last one, so my IDP are fire, but I got DeAndre Hopkins in my starting spot. You know what I mean? It's not good.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm happy with this spot.
Let me check it out, Guap.
This is a bad motherfucker.
Thank you, sir. I'm getting over there. All right. Thanks, Guap. Fixed. All right, Shinobi said that I sent my starters a bit back in the chat. Let me see, where was it? Oh, here we go. Allen, Hampton, Walker, JJ, Neighbors, Diggs, Likely, Flowers, Swift. Man, I mean, Likely fucking makes me hella nervous that you have him as a starter. And then the Flowers, Swift would make me a little nervous. I guess having Hampton as a starter is kind of like tough. Like when you're thinking about like a championship squad. Yeah, I see what you mean about it not, about it kind of being 50-50 on which way that it could go. Yeah, because you need Hampton to ball like right away.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'd be getting Henderson and who else?
2 firsts.
2 first?
Yeah.
I'd take Henderson 2 first.
I probably would too. That just it doesn't seem like that. You probably would need a little bit of luck for that team to win a for those starters to win a championship this year.
Yeah. Let them picks come back and be another Hampton and Henderson. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, or even like if you're not competing this year for a championship, I want those extra firsts because shit, you might be able to trade one of those firsts next year for an even more established player than whatever rookie you might be able to draft.
Absolutely.
So it just gives you more freedom. You demand Toyota won, and it said, want to get high? Hold on, man. I don't know if it's that I put like so much information on the soundboard that maybe like that's what's like fucking it up and making it go a little bit slow.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes like it's just I press it and it like takes like fucking like 10 seconds for it to like actually play. Like right now I just pressed the button.
You want to get high?
And it took a while.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
get high?
Mm.
Just let me get high.
Those times it worked fine. The first time it didn't though. And yeah, let me mark you down for those 2 entries before I get even more high and forget.
Damn it.
We got some autos now. About to come up on me real quick. Would you want a 26 and a 27 or 2 26s? I always want them. I always want the earlier ones. I mean, you can do more with them quicker.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if it's lower or higher. I mean, it does, but if you potentially move those picks, like it matters if it's low or high, but you might even be moving that. You might even be moving that pick during this season before it's even established, you know, what the pick actually is.
Yeah.
But if I'm not competing, I probably hold out and don't try to trade that first until next year and to try to get ultimate value for it.
Who was that?
What? Cross
Makarowski?
Cross key, yeah, the running back on Washington.
Huh. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Buckner.
I keep getting him real late.
Yeah. Right. Third one says soundboard's hella high. Yeah.
You want to get high? Are we gonna get high? Just let me get high.
Well, why is it sparkling then? Why is it sparkling? Just hit the blunt one time. This shit right here, have to be careful because weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks.
And what Shinobi says, well, I was planning on trading Allen, ride May, and hopefully get a real tight end or something. But I mean, if Likely finally takes over, I'm good. Yeah, but you need like Andrews to get hurt or like get traded for him to take over. That's just one thing that's tough.
Yeah.
There goes Seiler.
Skyler.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. I got my 5 IDP starters now. Not too bad.
I got 5 on the bench.
What?
I said I think I might have 5 on the bench.
5 IDPs on the bench. Let's see.
4. I got 4 on my bench.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of dope. A lot of dope players.
Yeah. I definitely did a lot better on this draft than I've done on the other one.
That's how it goes, though. The more you do, the better you get.
Yeah.
And I initially created this tournament for like a big, like, like something that we could actually win money, but for the most part, it's really just like draft practice.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of draft practice, but we can actually win a bunch of money now. Even in the beginning, like I think even that first year, it was still $1,000 that went to first place.
Oh yeah.
there wasn't that many places that got paid out that year because there was only 10 divisions.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was dope.
But you're growing.
Yeah, for sure. This year's growing. I don't know, from year 2 to year 3. I mean, that was the biggest growth. It was like 252 teams in year 2 and then 888 in year 3. But
Yeah.
let me see. Last year, I think we grew from 800. Actually, no, last year was bigger because we grew from 888 to 1,700. So
Okay.
it was like 900 and something or 800 and something, whatever. Yeah, 800 and something. But this year, I don't know. Like, I mean, if we get to 250. I mean, if we get to 250, that's 3,000 teams. That'd be crazy. I mean, that'd be a really big jump from last year at 1,700.
Yeah, it'd be 1,300 jump.
Yeah. But that's possible because we're doing a draft every single day.
Yeah,
And there's still, I think, 71 days left. Let's see. How many days? Yeah, 71 days. Crispy said, let's grade the Bracy team. Man, why? You just want me to give him an F? Let's see. I mean, his QBs are lame. I would give that like a C+. The RBs, man, Bijan and Kamara. It's probably like a B.
Yeah.
Bowers, Nico, JSN, Laporta, Flowers. I mean, that's pretty dope. At least the top part. Probably a B+.
Yep.
Let's see. The IDP, man. I mean, his IDP is dope. I mean, that's like, could tell it's going for like a B+.
Which one?
The 102 Bracy. He's got Roquan, Warner, Ellis, Henley, Logan Wilson, Danielle Hunter, and then Starks, Karloftis, Highsmith, Jalen Carter. Aiden O'Connell.
I got Gino.
Definitely got to have the backups in that situation. Total One said, so the overall team includes all teams, not just best ball, correct? What are you talking on the recap that I did? No, it's only best ball. Is that what we're talking about? What are we talking about?
He's talking about the number of teams that you were just talking about. The growth of the he was.
Oh, yeah. Overall best ball teams in the tournament. Yeah. Yeah, so the first year it was 10 divisions, 120 teams. That was 2021. And then 2022 it was what? 252 teams. There was, I believe, 21 divisions. And then year 3, it was like 73 or 74 divisions, one of the two. And it was 888 teams. And then and Rob said it's not one team that wins. Well, it's one team that wins it's one team that wins first place, but no, there's a whole bunch of teams that are going to be in the money. So once you, at the end of week 14, you got to be in the top 4 teams of your division to move on to the tournament playoffs. From there, top 50% of teams move on from week 15 to 16. Then same thing from week 16 to 17, top 50% scoring teams move on. And then in week 17, the top 50% of scoring teams are in the money. Oh, no, in the Patreon rankings, who has the most teams? Is that just best ball? No, it's just best ball. Yep, that's all just this league, this tournament. All right, how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah, we're all good in the hood. Easily can get 3 more.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so just best ball. So those at the top, like those are that was Crispy and Brown that were at the top in the elite tier all on their own. And Toto N said, dang, wow, over 100 teams. Yeah. I mean, shit. Crispy, he said he chose, it was this or bingo, you know, and only, you know, bingo is kind of expensive. I mean, this only $11 a shot, you know, you can go a long way.
I promise you, I've had more expensive habits.
Exactly, right? That is for sure. Because like even last year, I didn't even do that many last year. Like last year, I did 20 teams, and I realized why. It's because I was starting all these new dynasties, and I'm creating all these new like systems and everything. And like from last year to this year, I have like the system down now of everything that I've like been doing, and everything's way easier this year. The way I made shit like more efficient, and so yeah, that's why I'm drafting more this year as well too. I'm fucking addicted just like everybody else, man. Fucking love this. And Rob, you the man. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna get you marked down for those five raffle tickets. And for everyone who's paying attention to the raffle tickets after this, we are now up to 245 total raffle tickets. And if anybody's curious on how many they have, let me know while I have it pulled up here. I could check. Because for this raffle specifically, it is going to be just it is just off the raffle tickets. Like during the season, if you're on the superstar tier or higher on Patreon, and you know if you're on YouTube and all that, you will get raffle tickets for that. But for this specific raffle, we're going just off the raffle tickets because it's for these bongs, and I want to make sure you know. These bongs aren't going to someone random. It's going to be going to someone who's been paying attention and been like involved, you know, in the last month.
Yeah.
Rob said Crispy ain't fucking playing. Yeah, man. Crispy's all about it.
No.
He's having fun.
Absolutely.
Just like me. Last year, I don't even think I was in like the top 15 of like teams. And I don't even think I had one team make it to the finals, man. Like that kind of pissed me off. So I'm going hard this year.
Yeah.
Because this is not easy to win by any stretch, but I'll tell you, winning this compared to like winning a fucking DraftKings or like something like that, like I mean, the odds of winning this are like so much better.
Yeah, bro, I've been trying to get. I've hit off of DraftKings. It wasn't even DraftKings Fantasy. It was FanDuel Fantasy. Before sports books were legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just DFS. Bro, it's so hard to hit them DFS tickets, man.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know anybody. Like, there's a few, even your analysts, like guys like you, that do specifically DFS shit, are not winning
No.
the contest. You know what I'm saying? They're
No.
placing. Some of them, I've seen one or two guys win like 10 grand or something like that. But nothing like you know what I mean? Like,
right. And even for me, I mean, I'm kind of lucky that I live in Vegas now, because now I can't even participate in those ones, like even if I wanted to. So it saves me from myself. But that's also why I like hosting this. You know, like, I mean, we have people in here who are all over the country, and shit, we got international people, man. There's like people in Germany and Australia and fucking Mexico and Canada and all over the place. So
yeah, you said fuck it, I'm gonna start my own DraftKings.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, this is fun. This is more fun, anyways. This is like live action underdog,
right? And you know, it's like almost impossible to do like live drafts like we used to. Most people, I don't know, like I don't even live in the same city as like a bunch of people who are like in the league. So like I'd like to like plan something, you know, where we're getting a bunch of people out, but even that still kind of tough.
Your biggest supporters type shit.
Yeah, we did that a couple years ago in 2023, and I got a big Airbnb. People paid a certain amount of money, but like you didn't have to pay for anything while you were really there. Like there was like pretty much unlimited food, unlimited weed, unlimited whatever you needed, and yeah, it was fun, man. The mushrooms are pretty much unlimited. We had a sponsor come through on Saturday. It was Redwood Cultivation here in Vegas. They sent one of their blunt rollers over, and man, this dude rolled up. I don't even know how many. It was all hemp wraps, but man, I think rolled up. I don't even know, maybe like 50 or 60 of these things. And like, man, we set off the smoke alarm like 5 different times. Like, man, it was crazy. It was good times, and everyone was all fucked up on Saturday. Everyone did. That was the day where, I mean, certain people were coming in, but nobody was flying out that day. It was like the earliest people were flying out was Sunday. So that was the day everyone was hella drunk and doing mushrooms and all types of stuff.
Hell yeah. You throw another one of those, I'm definitely down.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. Probably not this year, but it might be something for next year to plan in advance.
Hell yeah. I suppose I gotta do this too.
Hold on, I'm getting a jar. Try it once. My nephew's addicted to the Prize Picks. He plays every day on sports. Dude, I'm gonna send you information for Dabble. Can you send it to him, Toyota one? Because it's available in Cali. And dude, they have like it's the same thing as Prize Picks, only they have like a crazy multiplier where you can like multiply it by like 1,000.
No shit.
I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now so everybody can get it. Just one sec.
You got a referral thing too?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, bet. I'll use your referral. I got it downloaded on my phone. I just haven't fucked with it yet.
Yeah, this one, it's legit. I think you get 10. It's either 10 or $25 for free. I can't remember if they changed it back because they had it.
It was at 25.
Okay, yeah, it still might be there. I can't remember what it is, but whatever it is, you get a certain amount for free. But when you deposit $5, the show gets a kickback. So yeah, I appreciate anybody who joins. Deposit $5, and then the show gets a kickback. Let's see, let me get the link. He played fantasy football in our home league and came in second, first time ever playing fantasy. Damn. He's a shark. Nice. Where the hell is
That's how I got hooked. I won the league that I played in the joint.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The first year. I can't even remember who I had. Well, no, it was one of them pick'ems, like where you just pick the fantasy players for that week.
Yeah.
And I won that week, and that's what got me hooked.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I had Aaron Rodgers. I had like the Green Bay offense. I had Jordy Nelson. I think Eddie Lacy, maybe.
Okay. Sounds about like a time frame.
Yeah. I can't remember who my other receivers were. I think T.Y. Hilton.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly, but it was. I know I hit that week. I hit for like $30 in commissary, so
Nice.
I got from there on out. That's how I really started playing fantasy football.
Nice.
And I was just reading from a list of players that the dude wrote down. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, one of the bigger tournaments that I ever put on when I was in jail was when I was in the trustees. There was a pool table in there, and I put together a 32-man, as the 32 player tournament. And everyone had jobs and shit, so I had to like figure out all the matchups, but I had to do it based on like when people could actually like play each other and shit.
Yeah.
And I remember like, I mean, all these things that I'm doing now, I mean, I don't do it for free. There's always some cut, like for me being a commissioner for hosting, but I try to make sure to go above and beyond with every experience, that I'm doing. And like, so same thing in there. It was like, like when I wrote the bylaws down, because it was like same shit. I would still write down the bylaws on paper so people could see what it was. And they were like, hey, how come these soups don't add up to 32? And I was like, what the fuck, man? You think I'm doing all this shit for free? And they were like, all right. You're right. So it doesn't matter where you're at. It's like same thing. Everyone, they don't want to cut to come off the top, but everyone was down for it because everyone got paid at the end. And it was like, I remember when I actually collected from everybody and it was like, I had a fucking trash bag full of like 32 soups, just like chilling by my bed. Yeah. I reminded everybody, I'm like, hey, this is the entry for the tournament. So if you see anyone lurking over here, make sure you step in. And like anytime anybody came anywhere close, there was always someone over there, like just making sure that that nothing shady was going down and no one was going in that corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, gambling money ain't no joke in there, bud.
Yeah, fuck no, man. People were taking it real serious. I mean, this was back when soups probably cost like 60 cents. How much do they cost? Well, I get in county jail. I'm sure they're a lot cheaper than in prison, but
no, it's actually opposite. Here, they're more expensive in the counties. They're like $1 something in our county, and then they're like, I think they're 49 cents in the joint now.
Yeah. Either way, hella expensive just for one damn top ramen packet.
Yeah.
And that's it. So they're fucking making bank off of that. Just off of that. I wonder how much money they make profit just off of the soups.
Just off the ramen noodles, bro.
Yeah. It's got to be insane. Yeah. Because if they only take like a pen, let's say they take a penny or two to make, like that's insane amount of profit on like, 100 soups, 200 soups, and they're probably moving like 10,000 a week or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. All right. Sounds good, Brown. He said, I'll sign up for a grade. Sounds good, bro. You will be first. And yep, Toad won. You already know. Got it. Yep. Got to get the cut. That's how it goes. Yeah, and that I actually had to tell people in person, like face to face. It wasn't like like now where I just like send something to them and yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you fucker. Is that you?
Yep,
You
taking
fucker.
pics. Yeah.
God damn it. I was definitely going for him on the next rip. I was gonna go him right there, but
Should have did it.
Conklin
Conklin might have lasted because I wouldn't have picked him with my next two picks. That's just me though. Yeah, it was funny in that tournament specifically, the pool tournament. There's one guy in there, like he wasn't a professional, but he might as well have been compared to everybody else. Like this guy, like he like never missed, like type thing. If he missed, it was super rare. And he was so broke that he didn't even have money for the entry. And someone was like, "Hey, he's like, I'm pay for him, so he can get in." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Best investment he ever made because I'm pretty sure they just split it, and I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was like 14 or 15 or something that they split.
Oh yeah. Trayvon Morig.
There we go. Toyota one said when my girl was in, she would make the alcohol and get high and talking through the toilet pipes. Never been in before, just overnight. He said in the county for DUI was the most I got. Yeah, for me it was 2007, 2009. I mean, these are all county jail stints, but like 3 to 6 months. And actually, I guess it was just those 2 times, and then the other time I was on house arrest for like 9 months or 10 months, and that shit was expensive. Like fuck.
Yeah, $50 a week here.
Fuck, man. Yeah, the shit was like I don't know, like $15 a day or like something stupid. I don't even remember what it was. It was like hella expensive.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's California, man. They're fucking getting you everywhere they can.
Yeah. I got too many county jail stints to remember all of them, but I know I've been in prison twice. I did 4 years the first time and 2 years the second time.
Yeah, luckily the last time that I got in trouble was 2013. And luckily they didn't even really care about weed because like I was doing the most. I probably had like more than a pound like broken down in like eighths and quarters and shit. And it was like, because I was like literally just, I mean, I was running a delivery service and on Friday nights we would have like 5 drivers. And like, I don't know what the hell happened, but everyone called out that day. And like, so it's like, we were either not going to make this money or I was going to go make that money. And we should have just closed because I ended up losing it all. And like literally like the last delivery of the day is when at 1 o'clock in the morning was when I got like arrested. It's fucking bullshit.
That sucks.
Should have just not even worked. Should have called out sick that day too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, Rob, I got an exact same story. He said 2002, watch that Super Bowl in county jail. Bro, for me, it was the 2007 Super Bowl.
I watched the Colts lose to the Saints.
Oh, shit. So what was that, 2009?
Yeah. Yeah, that was my first time. As a matter of fact, I believe that was my first county jail stint.
For me, that was my first one in the 2007. It was funny. I even thought about like when I went and did an interview on the Ian Bick podcast called Locked In with Ian Bick, and he just interviews. Yeah, he interviews a lot of different people, and I was from the wrong side of the tracks, and I was on there. And talked about the first time when I was in there, and before I even went in there, when I was getting sentenced, it was like a couple days before my birthday. And I asked the lawyer, he was like, "Hey, do you think we could ask if I could turn myself in next week instead of this week?"
Yeah.
And they let me do it.
That's cool. Shit. They didn't have to do that, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I hadn't done anything to like, I don't know, for them not to trust me. And it was so like, dude, I think I had like on that, I don't even know. I may have had like an ounce or like two, like broken up in like eighths or whatever. It was like just such like a small amount of weed in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, Snoop Doo Whoop. He said, I'm pretty late. We're all almost at the end here. Almost at the end. Total and why she got 1 year and a day for being passenger crossing the border with someone a few bricks of not weed. Okay, got her a felony expunged a few years back. Nice. Yeah, what sucks is like I had my felony expunged and I realized the hard way that like it doesn't even matter if you have it expunged or not, because like when people look for it, they'll see that you got in trouble, but that you got it expunged.
Yeah. So it's still on your record.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why I never tried to that's why I never, worried about trying to get
weed stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, CB Dizzle on Rumble. Thanks for the super chat, homie. You the man. He said, I quit smoking 2 days ago and I feel like a straight bitch. Oh man. Why'd you quit smoking though? Did you quit smoking for a certain reason?
That's the key.
Or just for a tolerance break? Because if it's just for a tolerance break, nobody likes a quitter. It's got to go harder.
Yeah.
But if it's for jobs or something like that, that's different.
Yeah.
You got to get your paper.
Or probation or whatever.
Whatever it is, yeah. Because I was man, it was when I got on house arrest, that time, like I had a job and like I would just like pick up weed on the way home from work and like shit like that, and like I'd just be smoking outside. So the house, and nothing was like inside the house, like where my room was when they would come do the searches or whatever. And everything was going good for a while until like, I don't know. It was like, it's crazy too. Cause it was like, I don't know, maybe like a day or two before July 4th. And like, I had their schedule down packed. They would always be coming on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And it would always be a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And they would, it'd be like 2 or 3 o'clock, like something like that, like kind of in the afternoon. And so it was like clockwork. But then this time it was like they came on a Friday, like, and it was like right before like 4th of July. And it was like at 9 o'clock in the morning. And like, I'd just woken up and they're like, why are your eyes all red? And it's like, I just woke up. And yeah, it was some bullshit. And yeah, they scared me to death. They were like, should I go? They're like, what if we went and got the drug test and drug tested you right now? Would you be clean? And I was like, yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
Glad they didn't though.
Yeah. Sometimes if you call their bluff, they'll back down.
Yeah.
You just gotta. There's an art to it. You just gotta fucking walk in there like you own the place.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I was sober. I was sober. Like when I hadn't smoked or anything that morning, but it was like, man, that was like so much shit flashing. I couldn't break.
Yeah.
Cause like that made me stop smoking. Like after that, I only had like a month or two like left to go after that, and I was like, man, we're not going down and gonna lose all this time over that. And then when I get out, they don't even like drug test me or anything. It's like, man, I could have been smoking this whole fucking time.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Did anybody else ask for a grade besides Brown? And Brian said rate you. Okay, I'll do mine after. Well, let's see. Mondo said, let's go. Good shit. You want a grade, Mondo? Let me know. Throw it in. And I'll get my grade in there, and then we'll get Mark's grade going as well too. So let's see. I was talking about this Brown team earlier, how it did look dope with all the wide receivers.
Yeah.
What? CB Dizzle said, yo, Mark, I recently figured out Alex fucking hates Rumble. Mark, did you hear me shout out CB Dizzle and thank him for the super chat? I did. Dude, what the hell, bro? Is it like super delayed? Like I shouted you out and I said, appreciate the super chat on Rumble. I have the whole chat open.
Yeah. I
And it
remember
wasn't
that.
there long. And it wasn't there long. I know it. Jamie said, what's this draft called? It's the number 141, The Never Ending Story. The Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
I am reading the chat. I said that you said that you quit smoking 2 days ago and you feel like a straight bitch. I read that. I read it out. Dude. Was there something else besides that? Because that's the only chat that came.
Maybe he got high and forgot.
Maybe. Because, dude, I'm on it now. I'm on it. Like the last time you left a Rumble super chat, I read it out as well. Right away. Right away. It was maybe up for 30 seconds before I read it out. Yesterday. I read it out yesterday, too. Go look on the live stream. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. I read it out yesterday, too. And I even marked you down. Look, I got it. I got it right here. Hold on. It was a $5 super chat yesterday. It was in between Toyota One super chats on YouTube. Totally shouted you out yesterday, too. I can't pull it up. Okay, so I'm just fucking with you. Thanks, bro. Man, you're making me, man. I'm going to have to come over there and fucking RKO you out of nowhere. Smoke a blunt, CBD. Man, he's just fucking with me. All right, that's good. All right. Cause no, man, I don't take it lightly when people put super chats in that you guys like throwing money towards the show, man. This is a fan funded show.
Absolutely. You're always for your fans, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. All right, one sec. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that Jamie in the house? Okay, hold on a second here. This is the first time we've had 3 people in on this format. So give me 1 second, Jamie. I see you back there. Let me I gotta add one more. One more slot here to the panel. There we go. All right, Big Game James in the house. What up?
Oh, what's going on?
What's up, man?
What's going on, dude? Dude, I've seen you on a couple shows with Alex, man. You do awesome work, man. I'm glad to be on with you.
He's he asked, he said, who's been on the most live streams during the drafts? And I said it was Jamie, but Mark's been on the second most on the draft.
Mark, dude, that's awesome. We need to get on together where we actually draft all 3 of us.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We definitely got to get a good draft in together for sure.
Hell yeah.
Ron said he quit smoking, so he's getting hostile. Fucking CB Dizzle. He got me, though. If he was just fucking with me, he got me for sure. All right. So Brown squad, here we go. And Brown said, Jamie, you're on the clock, bro.
What? No, I'm not. I'm not even in this draft.
I thought he just likes telling you that you're on the clock because you said that before, that you don't like being tagged when you're on the clock. So he just tagged you all the time.
I actually am on the clock. Oh,
see, look at that, Jamie. You needed to be tagged, bro.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah,
that's fucking funny.
The greatest mixtape fucking Nas, the Lost Tapes is mine.
Oh, hit the drop when Jamie's on the clock. Oh yeah, hold on. There
Oh
we go.
no.
Who
went
is
next?
Jamie going to draft?
Man, so I got my list here. Man. Sorry guys. I worked all day, then I ran home because I don't have my car's fucked up, so I had to walk.
Damn.
Damn it,
And,
that sucks.
yeah. With this fucking 90-degree heat.
Dude.
It's just suffocating over here, man. Indiana right now, the humidity is turned all the way up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Kadarius Toney with my 20th round pick.
There we
Right.
go. Hold on. Where is it?
Man, fuck Tony.
Love it.
All right. Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of new drops here. Hold on, let me.
Oh, did you get the ones I sent?
Not all. You got to send them to me again. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just keep forgetting.
Okay.
Because there was other ones that were like in the queue before that, like this, like a lot of this from Pulp Fiction.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yes. Yes, he does look like a bitch.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
All right. So which ones did I send you? Let me go look.
When I said, dude, it's really hot back east from what I saw. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the humidity also, right? Because I mean, it's hot here in Vegas. Like, fuck, dude, it's already hitting 105. It hit 110 one day this week. But it's the dry.
We haven't had no 100 temperatures, but man, it feels like 1,000,000 degrees out there when you as soon as you walk out. My wife, she's a vampire slash ice queen, so
Yeah.
you know it stays like 7-9 degrees in the house, and then we go outside and it's 99 degrees with 110% humidity, and it like takes your breath away.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I'm okay with it in Vegas. Like not having the humidity, like, man, it's crazy. I have gotten a nosebleed or two from the super like dry heat. Had to like get used to it over the first few years. But it's hella hot in the sun. But like, it's not like insanely hot if you're like in the shade somewhere. Like, I mean, it's hot as fuck, but it's like different when the sun's actually hitting you.
So here's one. I don't know when you would use it, but it's fucking Farouk talking to The Rock. He's like, I'm kissing babies, shaking hands, helping old ladies cross the street.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so maybe that could be a drop.
I know. I mean, I got a few rock drops on here, but yeah, we need more than a few.
There's another one. Oh, the Alukin with the
From Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. It's like no, it was the 10th. No, it was Street Fighter. Alukin.
Alukin.
Yes.
Yeah, 98 here plus the humidity, no AC in my work truck. Fuck
that. Nope. Not in your work truck. You're in that truck more than you're in any other situation. You know what I'm saying? When you have a full-time job like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Nope. Mm-mm.
So, I know you have the Jordan Battle drop to where like he actually shouts you out.
Yeah. But we do got to get that. Yeah. I do have the final battle on the Mortal Kombat one.
But this one, it was old school. It was Rozelle versus DJ Scribble versus DJ Slinky, and he's like, "You wanna battle?" Here it.
Fuck. Rob said, grew up in Arizona. I've literally smelled my skin burn, bro. I didn't realize it when I was younger. But we had family in Arizona. We'd go visit them for Thanksgiving. And that would be like the time when we'd like go visit them. We went there one time in the summer. It was so, like, you literally couldn't go outside during the day. It was so hot. We would play like laser tag all night. And wouldn't even go outside until the fucking sun was completely set. It's ridiculously hot.
So I don't know if you guys can hear this, but here's the battle one. Here, ready? Like you want a battle?
No
You're
way.
you're fucking crazy.
He said what? He said there's no ACs in the UPS trucks. He gets over 150 where the packages are. What the fuck? Said it's like a fucking oven.
I guarantee it.
That's fucking crazy, man. I mean, in my house, man, I keep it at a cool 69 just always.
I have mine at 69 also. That's the best number. Fucking, I only put it there because of the fucking number.
69, dudes.
It's funny because it has like on the like in the car where you can lower the AC. It lowers it, by the degrees or whatever. And if I had it on like 68 or 70, Noble, he would change it to 69. He wouldn't even say anything.
That's awesome.
Oh man, yeah, he's gonna get me in trouble because it's a house full of women besides me, and he's like yelling 69 and suck it all over the place. Yeah, doesn't even know the meaning of anything, but yeah.
So he'll learn
eventually, yeah. And he said my brother lives in Arizona, and he said it's so hot that you don't even sweat because the heat would dry up your skin. Yeah, and it's fucking crazy, man. And CB Dizzle with another super chat on Rumble. And he said, "No, I quit smoking because I felt like I'm addicted, man. I'm taking a break to see if I can control the addiction. What do you think?"
It's not even addiction. So if you have such a high, like if you smoke all the time, quit for like a week or two, man. Because then when you smoke again, you're only gonna need like a third of what you used to smoke just to feel that same effect.
Yeah.
So you're saving yourself some money, and you're getting so fucking high. Like me, I don't smoke that often, but when I do, god damn, I get so goddamn high.
Yeah, I gotta be careful because I do got backup time type shit. So, but I know what I'm doing. I take a couple hits every now and again. You know what I mean?
And for me, like is it a recreational, thing? Like, yeah, for sure. But like, dude, just like dealing with kids and shit like that, like dealing with Noble and, a lot of times like wanting to strangle kids, like, like it just calms me down, and like, I mean, there's times where I may flip out or, on different things, but yeah, it's just most part. Yeah. 5 kids. Like I got 2 and like one of them's a baby and like it's frustrating if like can't make him like happy. Like right now he's teething and or having growing pains, like so like he's just like extra fucking ornery like right now.
Yeah, crying, lots of crying.
Yeah. And growling too, like man, it's just like when he's like showing his anger now too, like like dude, you better calm down, bro.
Yeah.
So I made my pick in the league. So Brown, I tagged you.
There we go. And Crispy said addicted. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, people can be addicted to like anything, but the thing is like, if I was gonna be addicted to anything,
addiction to weed, though.
Yeah, like
I'd rather be addicted to pussy.
I mean, there's a lot worse things you could be addicted to, and this is I mean, I don't know. It's if you're addicted to some different substances, that's one thing, but if I have to stop smoking weed, I could do it. I just don't really need to, like that's kind of where I've made it the point too.
I mean, you can handle your shit though. Like that's the thing. You can handle it.
Yeah.
Like me, on my birthday last year, some dude gave me a gummy. He's like,
fuck those kids.
Go ahead, fucking take the whole thing. And I'm like, well, I don't really smoke that much and I'm not used to it. He's like, dude, take the whole thing. It's a 10 milligram, whatever. And it ended up being like double that. So I fucking took the whole thing. I was on my couch. I couldn't even fucking text. I was literally like, pass the fuck out. Like,
oh man. Yeah, I mean, for me, I've just been a regular smoker now for like so long. I mean, the last breaks that I took were just what I was talking about, where I was on house arrest in like 2014, a couple months into 2015. Yeah, and yeah, man.
Oh, so we're on Brown's team now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these receivers, dude.
But you ever suck dick for pussy? That's an addiction, man. We got the quotes mixed up there.
I seen him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Bob Saget's the man. R.I.P. R.I.P. And Crispy, he said you're addicted to tits. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there's
Love them, man.
yeah.
Tits are nice.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Toad once I feel you. It's me and the wife. My stepdaughter's ages 17 to 22. Daughter's boyfriend, 2 sons, 15 and 20. And my son's girlfriends lives with us, and so I got a few kids at the house. Yeah, and you know, I mean, there'd be a lot of times if like. You know, it's just like on Half Baked, Thurgood. He's like, I realized I was a real agitated guy when I wasn't high. It's just like it's real easy to get, you know, frustrated with anything. That's for sure. And some people drink for it to take the edge off. I love smoking to take the edge off. All right. Here we go with Brown Squad. So I shouted this out towards the beginning of the draft when someone said who's winning. And I said, this team looked super dope. I said the running backs kind of scared me, though. But QBs with Jackson and Purdy. And well, hold on a second, because CB Dizzle just threw a $10 super chat now on Rumble. Appreciate you, brother. He said, when I say addicted, I smoke my pen every single day, every moment of the day. I'd say there's a 1G cart, lasts me about 3 days. And I appreciate the input from y'all. Man, it's crazy because if I feel like I was smoking all day every day, like I feel like a 1G cart would like literally last me 1 day. So like even that lasting you 3 days automatically seems like a pretty good time. But like also it's just like the carts, like I feel like that's just to kind of like keep the party going. I don't know, like I've never like that's always been like if I'm just out and about, because when I'm at home, a couple hits you're right. I mean, I know I smoke a lot like during the show, but I don't know. It's just how I have fun on the show.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, I mean, I do get nervous just about the carts because, you know, we hear a lot of the bullshit that's happening, and, you know, I don't know what brand you're smoking or anything, but I just feel like whatever they put in the carts, you know, there's parts of it that aren't natural. So like that's the part that I don't like about that when it comes to like smoking the all day every day.
Yeah.
It also depends on like the percentage of THC, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Like 89, 92, 94.
Yeah.
Oh, like Crispy said, just smoke flower. That's what I do, man. Just smoke fucking flower, because that other shit fucks me up. I can't control it.
And you're the man, CB Dizzle. I got you marked down for all those entries. You locked down 20 entries from the Rumble Super Chats. I appreciate you, bro.
My wife is she's a queen of the dabs. You know what I'm saying? She hits a dab, and then I try to she made me look like a little bitch.
Dabs are no joke, and I mean, because that's like
I've never hit a dab in my life.
Bro,
I mean, if you already said you're kind of a somewhat lightweight, I mean, it's like smoking a whole joint all at once, you know, if not more. Like fuck, sometimes like smoking 2 or 3 joints, like all in one hit, depending on how strong it is.
Yeah,
Like,
some of it's really
when I
strong.
did smoke,
it hits the lungs real hard.
Yeah,
like, I used
it's
to
one of
smoke
those
all day, every day back in my high school years, all the way to like 24, 25. We didn't have dabs back then, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like
Like they really hit the scene.
experienced it.
They really hit the scene getting good in like 09, 2010. Like that was when they started getting like when people finally figured out how to purge.
Yeah. So
and
that's when I
clean it.
first had my daughter.
Okay.
She's like 14 now.
Yeah. And now it's just like insane the type of contraptions and shit that's out there.
Yeah.
I told him once that 3 older kids now have full-time jobs, pays rent. He said, fuck that. This ain't free housing. You get school or working in my house, you start paying rent after high school. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure that whatever they're paying with you would be like nowhere close to where they'd have to pay if they went and did it on their own. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's so fucking expensive. It's like, nobody wants to get a real roommate,
Yeah.
Hash is a lot smoother with the same effect. Yeah.
Oh, I used to smoke hash a lot. Yeah.
I mean, dabs are really just like the new age hash. And there's a lot of different consistencies of hash because hash is like just a consistency, right?
Yeah, I used to smoke opium back in the days. So, yeah.
You savage.
I've smoked some opium before.
Opium is fucking great. I'm not condoning it, but like, try it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. CB Dizzle, you're the man. I told you I'm on it. I'm on the Rumble chats now. I got it pulled out to where I can see it. And anytime you super chat, it's like, I mean, today it was like bright yellow for the $5 super chat and like a bright orange. So I was able to see that really easily on my screen.
Hey, I want to know what Toyota One's been smoking. Red Bud? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just like, that was just like 90s shit, right? And I mean, yeah, like
4 for back that. I don't know.
I didn't even smoke weed in the 90s. First time I did was 2000.
Damn.
And that's when I was 14. And Toyota One said Angel just in the joints.
Oh, hell no. Fuck that shit. We all know Smokey fucking spent a fucking night in a pitching coop. We don't need that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hey, don't hit it so hard, Smokey. The dirt weed with the stems and seeds.
Oh, God,
yeah,
dude,
see, luckily for me,
early 90s.
Luckily for me, like my friends who turned me on just to weed in general, like they were already on the chronic. So like, yeah, like I never.
That dude just told his age by saying angel dust in the joint was a trip.
Yeah, yeah,
they haven't
for sure.
had angel dust in a long time. I mean, they do, but it's not like
90s status. Crispy said I was tearing old roofs off and paying rent at 13 years old, both sides. Yeah, Crispy's just different though. He was the one getting pulled over by cops, and the cops were like coming on to him, right? Fucking old ass ladies.
All
right,
round draft.
Here we go. Yeah, roundabout. We appreciate all the chats though. We appreciate it. And so Lamar Jackson and Purdy. He usually doesn't get backups. Let's see if he did. Pickett, Winston, not his backups.
Man,
I'm giving it a B+ because of only having 2. Because Purdy's a B.
Mac Jones if you got Purdy.
Yeah. He says that he doesn't like betting against his guys.
I appreciate that. I really do. But you also have to be kind of safe when you only have 2. Maybe if you got like a Penix or someone as your third, then I could see doing that. But not when you only have 2 starters.
Toyota One said, yeah, 90s were some good times. Yeah, and I was still young. I mean, in 99, I was 13. So I was still young throughout the whole 90s. And, this is in the 90s, not in like however young Crispy fucking was paying rent at 13 and shit.
Dude,
Working
99, I was popping cherries and.
And running backs. So here's what I said was pretty weak. I mean, Connor's not too shabby at the 6'10". Warren, Tracy, Charbonnet.
I don't like the Charbonnet pick.
Actually, it's the Warren and Tracy that are the starters, and that's it. So Charbonnet would be bench. I'm still nervous about all this. To me, Tracy's like a C+. Warren's like he's like a B- or a C+. Probably been calling him a C+ more often than not. And then Connor's like a B for me. I'm gonna say B- for the QBs or for the for the running backs. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wide receivers. I mean, this is where all the money was spent. Thomas, London, Tyreek, Kittle, and Ridley.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm just giving that an A.
Yeah, that's
A minus at the most. I mean, we don't know what Tyreek Hill, what he's gonna be doing, but like I do love that. So A minus.
Yeah, and I'm still grading Tyreek as a B plus. He may not be an A anymore, but he's still a B plus. And all right, here we go with starting it off with Buda Baker.
Buddha.
And then he swooped on Van Ginkel, Singleton, Love.
Oh, Singleton's awesome.
Yeah, Brandon Jones, Grenard, Witherspoon, Kirby Joseph.
Could be better, but I like it.
Ashton Davis and Knight. I mean, the top 4, maybe top 5. Yeah, I mean, Brandon Jones is pretty good too. I'm gonna give it a B plus. It's definitely on that. And you don't have a bunch of guys who I don't like. I probably wouldn't have gotten Knight. I just guess I'm staying consistent and not really drafting the rookies. I'd rather have someone a little bit more established.
Yeah.
All right. Bench. And Rob said he got sniped with Charbonnet, fuckers.
Like, there's no one in the history of fantasy football that says, "Oh, I got sniped by Charbonnet."
Well, he has Walker, so he was gonna.
It doesn't matter. Go get Martinez. Charbonnet is. They're running that 3-zone defense offense or whatever the fuck they're running. Charbonnet does not fit that. It's Martinez that fits that zone, that fucking offense. It's not Charbonnet.
We'll see for 2025 though.
We'll see. I guarantee it's not Charbonnet.
All right.
I do like the Rashad White though pick.
Yeah.
That could be sneaky because, like, what if he gets 50% of the snaps? Still,
He probably won't, but I bet he'll get over 30% though.
I see 40, at least 40 to 50, man. Like,
Yeah, like a 60-40 split. It could be. I mean, there could be games like that. Yeah. Bucky, I think, just showed that he's just more talented.
Yeah.
Okay. So where the hell is the bench kicking at here? Oh, yeah, Charbonnet. That's where it kicks in at. Charbonnet and White, Kraft, Eckler, Goddard, Dowdle, Austin.
Knowles ugly.
Gall. Yeah.
Singleton's ugly.
Yeah, Arroyo.
I like Arroyo though, man. That dude could be sneaky good. I think he's better than Fant.
He probably is. I don't know if he's gonna, start like right away, but I bet there's a certain time this year where he starts to take over.
Yeah.
And then Lane and Atwell. Yeah.
That's like what, a C minus?
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna say C plus.
I must say C minus. I don't know. Eckler could be sneaky, man. Like
Eckler's boosted up, I think.
Yeah, I actually like the Eckler pick, kind of. Because let's say he gets 50% of snaps with Brian Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
PPR league, hell yeah, give me that all day.
Toyota one said back in the day, if you got the gas weed, it really smelled like gas because it was transported in gas tanks. It's that good old Mexico brickweed, yeah.
Oh shit, I remember something.
All right. So how did this all shape out? So I said B plus, B minus, A, B plus, and then C plus.
So Brian, are you still listening? Is he in the chat still?
He's in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
He said Walker always misses games. That's why he likes Charbonnet.
Well, it's not. But if Walker misses games, I don't think it's Charbonnet. I think Martinez is going to surprise a lot of people, just because of that scheme that they're running with the new coach. You have to look at the coach schemes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just not buying into it. Like, I mean, like right away, because I mean, wasn't he undrafted or drafted in the 7th round? Like, I mean,
It doesn't matter. The dude was like a 4th round grade coming into the draft. Yeah, he was drafted late, just because there were so many freaking running backs drafted. That honestly, like if you look at the pre-draft, there's like 24, 25 running backs that could come into the league and do something.
Yeah. So let me see here. Let me run that back. So it was so it's the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, and the IDP bringing the score up, and then the running backs and the bench bringing the score down. So, and to me, averages out to 87 overall.
I'm gonna give him 89 just because you got to tag me.
Because he got who?
You got to tag.
Yeah.
He's active.
See, there you go. Brown pays to be active, pays to tag people in Jamie's eyes. Automatically bumps up your grade.
You know, I love the receivers, man. I like the quarterback, your top 2. I just wish you would have got Benson to pair with Connor, and you would have skipped Charbonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. And would you rather have Pollard or Warren or ETN?
No, give me Pollard over Warren. ETN over all of them, 100%. The dude's being underdrafted. And then
He's
instead of-
ETN and Pollard that were drafted the same round after.
okay, so yeah, I would have
After
rather had ETN, and then instead of going
Brown said that Jamie's the best hype guy.
love you, Brown. But when you draft Purdy, go grab Mac Jones just to be safe.
Rob said, I think that'll be a lot more true next season, 2026. What were we talking? Were we about running backs or what?
Probably.
Okay. Oh, probably. Yeah. Yeah, see, I just don't think it's going to be a lot for this year. I think it's going to be more next year for him. All right. Here we go. Mondo Burger. QBs. Herbert, Goff, and Love. Let's see if there's any backups. Oh, he got Mac Jones. That's why.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. Herbert's like probably like a B plus. What? You don't know what?
Herbert's on the back end of the 12, like QB 12 ish, right? 8 to 12, and he took him with a second pick. Like,
yeah.
There's going to be a running team. I don't know how much Herbert's going to be throwing.
I mean, here's one thing that everyone's got to remember, though. Herbert's one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. They're not paying him that to hand off the ball only.
But they just drafted like a high-end RB, and they brought in another RB that Harris never missed a game in his life.
Do you know, like, I didn't track it last year, but I did track it the year before, that there was only 3 teams that did not throw the ball more than they ran the ball. Only 3 teams out of the entire league. Like, that's just like what the NFL has turned into.
So, I mean, like, what's the difference between Herbert and Purdy? Because Herbert was quarterback 12, Purdy was quarterback 7, right? But you got Purdy.
Well, he got hurt last year, and plus the bullshit with his with parts of the wide receiver core until Ladd like emerged.
Yeah, true. I mean, golf as your number 2, I don't mind that. But
Love
he
as the
also-
number 3. I don't mind it either.
I don't
Love's
mind
like
that
a
either. So like, you do have 3 great quarterbacks that could be like 12 to 15 range. So I
Okay.
do love that.
yeah, because to me, Herbert's a B plus, Goff's a B, and Love is a B minus. So I'd probably kind of average it out to like a B.
Yeah.
So you got to remember, golf last year only played 3 outdoor games. And do you remember the year before we were talking about how golf is like that whole home road split thing?
Uh-huh.
And then he showed out last year,
Yeah.
but he only played 3 outdoor games. This year is going to be completely different. And he lost Ben Johnson. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, he still plays. I mean, all of his home games are in a dome.
Like,
When
I'd
he
rather
plays
have-
when he plays Minnesota and
I
who
don't know, I'd rather have-
when he plays Minnesota, that's in a dome for sure.
I'd rather have Dak. I'd rather have Stroud. I'd rather have McCarthy.
So you're talking about all the guys who went after
Even Caleb Williams
over Goff.
Golf.
Okay.
Because I think he drafted Golf in this position on what he did last year, not what he's going to do this year.
Potentially. And Crispy said, dude, Herbs is a league winner. I've been there. Yeah. And okay. Running back. Bucky, Montgomery, Brian Robinson.
For the bullet in his bubble goose. Before the bullet in his bubble goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
I mean, Bucky's like a B plus to me. Montgomery's like a B minus, and Brian Robinson's like a B minus.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I think I'd make that just a B overall. And wide receivers, Chase. Man, this is Chase went at the 101, I think, 2 days ago as well. Chase and Higgins. There you go. And Olave, Jamison Williams, and Brandon Ayuk.
So let me ask you this: would you rather have Chase and Irving, or would you rather have Bijan and London? Because that's the route.
Probably the Chase side.
Really? I don't know.
I think so.
The difference
You know-
between Chase and London is way more than the difference between Bucky and
But is it really? Because like when Penix started, he targeted Drake London on 35% of snaps. And he also had 40% of the air yards. So if Penix starts all year, I think London's being undervalued.
We shall see. And cannot wait for the season to start.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I'm going to give that a B plus total for the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Chase, I mean, you have to have it up there in the A's.
Yeah.
A minus.
Dude, and then IDP started off with Bond and Sherwood, and it's friend of the show,
So
Zach Bond.
let me ask you this.
What?
Brandon Ayuk. Why are you drafting Brandon Ayuk in the 11th round? Because that is a starter on your roster, right? He is going to miss the first 8 games of the season. He's not going to come back until week 9 or 10. And you're drafting him as a starter. That's going to get you 0 points in your lineup.
It's a little rough. I didn't know he's going to miss 8 games. Is he for sure?
He's on injured reserve. Yeah, he's going to miss the first. When you put on injured reserve, you're missing the 8 games, right?
I think 6.
6 to 8. Well, even that, like in this tournament, that means he's going to come back week 7 or 8. He's not even going to be completely fully healthy. And when do we get into the finals of the tournament? Like week 11 or 12?
Mm-hmm.
13?
No,
Like,
no. Week
14?
15 is the
Okay.
start of the playoffs.
So maybe the second half of the season he helps you, but he's still getting you a 0 for the first 6, 7, 8 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he was on like the pup or whatever to where he was gonna for sure miss those 6 weeks. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah. And Jamie, you want to give your thoughts on Kyle Williams for Guap real quick? I gotta go drain the main vein. I'll be right back.
Kyle Williams. So you're gonna have Diggs in that offense. He's gonna get the underneath straight PPR points. But then Kyle Williams, he's gonna get those long targets. And Drake May needs a fucking target to throw long to, and that's gonna be Kyle Williams. There's no one else in that offense that's gonna get those long targets. So I don't mind him. It's just like I've never seen him before in the NFL. So I don't. Depends on the value that you're getting him at. I don't even see him. Oh wait, you're talking about Javonte Williams or Kyle? I
No.
swear it's Kyle.
Yeah, it was Kyle.
I'm not even seeing him on this team though. But anyway, I don't know, man. I love him in Dynasty. I'll take him in a late second in Dynasty, but for redraft, I don't know, man, because like they still got Polk, they still got Booty, Booty, they still got a few other guys in that fucking receiving offense that I don't want to put any of my chips in the offense.
Yeah.
New England, like give me Drake May all day. I'll take Drake May because he is gonna run. He's gonna pass the ball. Like honestly, I said it the other day on a podcast. What did I say? I said Henderson could possibly be the number 2 target in that offense. Not Kyle Williams, not fucking Booty or fucking Polk, who they drafted early last year.
Yep.
It could be Henderson, the second target in that offense.
All right, here we go. Back to IDP. And he got friend of the show, Zach Bond.
What's going on, guys? Eagles linebacker Zach Bond here to let you know, give you a little reminder that defensive players matter. Come on. Don't be scared to join an IDP league with a hustler. You know what it is. Big shout out to Alex and the 420 crew. Yeah, come on. Don't count us out, man. Join IDP league. Come on, with the hustler.
Join the hustler leagues, dude. 100% join the hustler leagues. That's where it's at.
And dude, he starts off with Zach Bond and Sherwood.
Fuck yeah.
Real money. And then Edrin Cooper, Cashman,
Cash,
Bates, Sanborn, probably a little too early for him. Ken Murray, he's a bum. I
So-
can't even change it fast enough.
What do you think about when someone drafts Cashman? You get a draft, a sound drop, the Ass Man from WWF.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I have this is the one that I use for him.
Straight cash, homie.
The straight cash, homie.
Oh, I like that. But what about like after you do that straight cash, homie? It's the Ass Man.
That would be pretty funny. Love WWE drops, but for Ken Murray, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Let's see. Dotson, Jihad Campbell, Davis.
Dude, I love Dotson.
Yeah.
I would take Dotson way over fucking Kenneth Murray.
And let's see. And then Blankenship, Wilson. and Carly's. I don't even know who that is at the bottom.
No idea.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a B.
I'm
And
gonna say B- because you drafted Kenneth Murray so freaking early, dude. I don't hate him, but in the 24th round, come on, man. I would rather have Campbell or Dotson over fucking Kenneth Murray.
You should just wait a little bit. Then the bench. Let's see, where's the bench kicking at? I guess, yeah, Uke's the last part of that. So Mims, Braylon Allen, Quentin Johnston, Adam Thielen, Ertz, Schultz, Wicks, Estime, Turpin, Patrick.
I don't mind Quentin Johnston just because of the best ball format. I don't mind the Marvin Mims because of the best ball format.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
why Adam Thielen? I get the Adam Thielen thing, but he's like 35 years old, dude. And you do realize they drafted Jimmy Horn, right?
yeah, he's still probably the best route runner though.
But there's hype right now that's saying Jimmy Horn's going to take over the Adam Thielen role. So that means that Bryce Young and Jimmy Horn are the wide receiver quarterback duo that needs to have a high chair in the huddle because they're so fucking short. You need booster seats to fucking get up there and talk to your linemen.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a C plus for the bench. So let's see how this is gonna shape out. So
wait, you did say you took Zach Ertz, right?
Yeah, Zach Ertz, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking value right there in this format. Love it. So yeah, C plus, just because of the Zach Ertz.
So we got it's a B for the QBs, B for the wide receivers, what do we and B for the running backs. He had B's everywhere. B for the IDP, and then a C plus for the bench.
Man, did you ever see the B movie?
With
Jerry Seinfeld?
Kids
Kids movie, man. Watch that with your kid.
Okay.
B movie.
Yeah, so this one, I mean, pretty solid, but the bench brought it down just a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna say an 84 overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say 84.
84 sounds good.
I love the Dotson pick, so I'm gonna bring it up to an 85.
Okay. And then Snoop DeWhoop told me to rate my team, so we'll do mine real quick, and then we'll do Mark's. I gotta go get some water. I'm fucking really thirsty. All right, here we go. QBs: Murray, Stafford, T-Law, and Darnold. Even though I got all those, probably still like a B. And I didn't get all 4 of the backups. I think I got 3, I guess. And then Henry, Jacobs, Hall, and Stevenson would be in there also. I mean, Henry's still an A to me. Jacobs is a B plus. Hall's a B. Stevenson's probably like a B minus. I mean, it's either a B plus or an A. I'll let everybody else decide.
I'd say we go an A.
And then
for sure starting running backs.
Yeah, and the wide receivers where I feel like I suck with Cortland Sutton, Shakira, Jaden Reed, and Mooney would also be a part of the starting lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pounding quarterbacks and running backs. Really hurt your receiving room.
That's for sure. And then IDP, Jack Campbell, Frankie Louvu, Anal Zone.
Get in the zone.
Then Jordan Battle, I snatched him up. And Brown said the only problem with your RBs is no pass catchers, really. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, I mean, it just, well, I mean, Stevenson is, and I mean, I guess like Brees Hall, like, you know, when you think about it, like when you, like, he's not someone who can't. So it's just, are they going to call his number more for that? Same with Josh Jacobs. It's not like he can't. They just don't call his number.
You also have to remember, like Brees Hall, now he has a rushing quarterback in the backfield, so it's going to be less stacked boxes, and that dude's explosive.
Yeah. And then Zach Allen, Dorian Williams, Leonard Williams, Leonard Floyd, Van Noy.
Dude, you're just a fucking IDP fucking hustler, dude, man. Like, you're grabbing all these IDP fucking.
Man, I only got 9. I feel like I needed more, but I still
need more with the ones you have, though.
I still feel like I put a B+ squad together, and I said it during the draft that IDP was just falling. Like, people weren't going crazy. Like, people were a little bit more lax drafting the IDP. That's why I didn't feel the need to like draft anyone before the 19th.
Like, yeah, you essentially want 9, like 10, 11.
I'd say 9. I'd say 9 to 11 is where I say everyone should be.
Exactly, but like with the guys that you have, I don't see a necessarily. You don't need to draft more than 9 because of the guys you have.
Yeah,
they're always going to be in your lineup.
So I'd call that a B+.
I say an A. Dude, I'm getting an A-.
I like it. And then, so the bench would be Kirk, Harris, Higgins, Strange, Henry.
Wow.
Ford, Shipley, Roman Wilson.
Wow. I like it.
De'Ami Brown, Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks. That dude is just a fucking. He's not going away. He's gonna keep scoring you those fucking 2 to 3 weeks with 20+ points.
Exactly. Brown said you played it smart. Your IDPQ wasn't dwindling, so you continued to draft the bench. Yeah, and I mean, I said it a few times where I'm like, I still have so many guys in my queue that I still feel okay about grabbing offense, and like, I feel like this might be one of the better benches that I drafted, and like,
Dude,
I mean,
Kirk is gonna keep getting targets.
And I was able to get Higgins in there too. So I mean, if Kirk does end up fail, like I got.
Where did Noel go? Did he go? I think he went before Kirk, right?
No.
Who got him? Was that Brown or?
It was someone we talked.
Nah,
about.
Yeah, it was Brown. Nah, he was after. It was in the 20-something.
So, like Noel in a redraft, best ball is a garbage pick. Kirk is gonna get you fucking 700-800 yards a season.
I hope so.
For sure.
And Higgins and Harris, dude, that is fucking awesome. But then you got Strange and Henry.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I got Flacco in the 18th. I know I'm not talking about quarterbacks right now, but he goes like way earlier too. So
starter that's gonna give you top 5 in your fucking super flex.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a B for the bench. I'm gonna say a B- where it's kind of neutral, but I feel like this was one of the better.
Dude, this is the team that I would draft, except for Stevenson. I don't know if I would draft Stevenson right there. I'm pretty sure I could find someone like Downs. I'd rather have Downs than Stevenson.
So let me see.
I love it. great fucking team, man.
How's this all shaping out? So
I'm gonna give it an A plus.
I like it.
A fucking plus, because I love Sutton. I love Shakur.
Let me see how I'd grade it. So let me see. So it was a B for the QBs. It was a B plus for the running backs, a B minus for the wide receivers, and then a B plus for the IDP, and then a B minus for the bench.
Oh, I'm missing the chat.
Injuries, why I need a handful. I lost like half of my guys I should due to injuries in the QBs. You got to stack up. Yeah. So yeah, the running backs and IDP bringing the score up, and that brings it down. Let's see. Okay, so I think this one, I think it's 86 overall is what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Mark Squad.
But you give yourself an 86?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an 89.9.
There we go. I'm just grading it how I'd grade it for anybody else's.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no.
We got to remember, everyone's rankings are different, right?
Yeah.
I love the fucking way you drafted that team.
Crispy, why don't you just crown him, Jamie? I like it. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm going to get the crown this year. I'm only in 10 deep right now. Just wait till we get closer to the season. I'm going to draft another 20 fucking teams. And these drafts won't even matter because I'm going to win with my other drafts.
Yeah, having 10 teams, you're in 46th place right now for
I'm gonna be in first place, bro.
Number of drafts.
Man, give me one team play around here, and I'll come in first place.
Yeah,
I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
There you go. All right, and actually, wait, hold on one second.
Dude, I want to gift a membership to someone. How do I gift a membership?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
You have an iPhone?
No, I got that fucking Android.
So is on the YouTube app, you do have to be signed in, but there's like a $sign that you press, and then there's an option to a gift.
I see it. Those $5 for a membership gift.
Mm-hmm.
How much is it for me to actually do a membership?
Anywhere from 5 to 50.
Oh, it says $2.99.
Oh, I guess that $3 one's still there. So that's the lowest one.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna join because
there we go.
Because why not, dude? You're watching this shit every fucking day, 7 days a week. Why not just fucking be a member? So everyone that's listening right now, just
all right, you do that. You do that real quick. You do that real quick, Jamie. I got to refill my water because like I'm dying from cotton mouth right now. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Cool. Yeah, I gotta piss.
So perfect chaos, man. You got Jefferson, McCaffrey, Kyron. God damn, I hate Kyron, but in the third round, I love Kyron. I probably would have went somewhere else besides Mixon, but I love that you got McLaurin. And after that, I can't see because my fucking ugly ass face is in the way. Good start, man. I think going forward, like when we look to July, August, I think McCaffrey is gonna jump up into the first round of drafts.
Hell yeah, he's been drafted in the first round handful of times already. The quarterbacks, man, he was playing QB chicken. He ended up with Geno and Rodgers and Shach.
Oh, that's ugly. But I've taken worse, dude. So,
Yeah.
you know, now
He was really mad. He wanted Ward. So True Stu cock blocked him with Ward right before he drafted Rodgers. Oh, dude, remember 8 Mile when at the start of one of the battle raps, and he's like, Ward, think there's something wrong with the beaver. But I'm gonna get that drop for Ward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And let's see, O'Connell and Rudolph. So he got both the backups. So he did what he was supposed to do to get the little bump up in points there. So I'd say it was either because to me Geno's like a B- and Rodgers is like a C+. So I'd give
Rodgers
it
a fucking D.
Well, yeah, I mean you can rank him how you rank him. I rank him a C+.
No, I'm not saying grade D. He's a fucking dick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That guy.
He definitely doesn't get extra points for that. But yeah, so I mean I'd grade it a C+, but then since he got the backups, then it would bump up to a B-. And then the RBs, CMC, Kyren and Mixon. I mean, to me, CMC is a B+. That injury is just baked into that B+. And then Kyren and Mixon are both Bs to me. And then yeah, see, that's kind of tough. I think I am gonna give it just because it's those three only. I'm going to give it we're gonna give it a straight B. And then the wide receivers are dope though. Jefferson, McLaurin, Adams, Cup, and Debo. Not super excited about Debo, but
Me neither. I would have went another way.
I feel like that's a B+ though. I mean, Jefferson, to me, McLaurin's a B+, and Adams, like if he's not a B+, he's one of the highest Bs that you could be. So we're just gonna call it a B+ total. And then IDP.
Hey, look at that.
There we go, Jamie, you the man. Let's see it here. Is it the awesome? Is that what it is?
Dude, I clicked on what I saw.
Let me see.
I am awesome though, right?
Yep, there it goes. Yep, joined as an awesome member. You the man.
So what does that mean?
So it's the awesome is the $3, epic is $5, superstar is $10, and all those kind of correlate with the different what's it called? With the different forms of a producer that you are at the end of the show on the end credits. And
so I'm gonna do something else for you, Alex. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gifting 5 memberships.
What?
I'm gonna get 5 memberships, man.
Dude.
And we need these audience to come into the chat and join us every freaking day. Because we be drafting, we be talking like Dynasty, we be talking IDP, we be talking all this shit.
Dude, Jamie is the fucking man. Balling out tonight.
So let's get it in
Dude,
the chat.
Pam got it.
Pam, my girl Pam.
Arbella got it. Captain Spock got it. Stranger got it. And Mark, dude, Jamie, how did you get it to where? Because, dude, out of every single subscriber, like that was just like crazy luck that it's actually like 5 people that are actually like watching the show on a normal basis.
Randall. So
yeah,
what I figured out, like my dude gifted me a membership, like he did the same thing, and it came up on as I got a free membership on his best ball thing that he watches. And it's because like I interact with him so much that it takes the algorithm, and then when he gifted his membership, it gave me the membership because like I interacted with him so much. So like I guess these are people I interacted with. Brown I always interact with. Strange, yeah. Pam's in my fucking DMs on Facebook.
There you go. So Jamie, you just got 25. Well, yeah, you just got 25 raffle entries for the gifted membership there.
Oh,
You're the
do I
man.
get the 3 for my membership too? Because I just got a membership.
So for this raffle, no, but it will be a part of all the other ones because this one is just it's specifically just the gifted memberships and the super chats.
So I got 25 freaking entries into a raffle.
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
And there's
Hell yeah, dude. More people need to do this, man. Get more people involved.
and there's
Strange.
there's
Oh, yeah.
290 raffle tickets total, and you got 25 of them.
Hell yeah,
Just to
dude.
give you the context. Stranger, what up? Stranger just made it in. And he said, "Who day?" I said, "Wipe my feet." Just came by to say thank you to whoever gifted me the membership. It was
That'd be me,
Jamie,
bro.
who's on screen, brother.
That'd be me. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you got it because
Hell yeah.
you're a fucking baller, man.
Hell yeah.
Pam. I need Pam in this fucking bitch.
Yeah. Pam, Arbello, Captain Spock, Stranger, and Marco from the future. It's fucking awesome. That's 5 people who
Marco! Wait, Marco from the future got one?
yeah. That's 5 people who are always rocking with the chat. So I appreciate
The funny
it.
part is that he already knew I was gonna do this because he was from the future.
Totally.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Dude, you're the man, Jamie. All
No,
right.
you're the man, Alex.
We're gonna
For-
smoke a couple bowls in your honor right now,
You're
brother.
the fucking man, not me. You're the guy because if it wasn't for you, we couldn't be doing these tournaments. We couldn't be drafting right now. We couldn't be fucking chilling with each other, hanging out. You're the fucking man.
And Brown's cracking up. He said, "Ha, Marco already knew that he was gonna do that fucking classic." Yeah. Because he is from the future.
Yes. Brown, where's your membership at?
He's got the if you see the green cross next to his name, that means that he's got the membership. Everyone whose name is written up in green with a green cross, that's everyone who's a member on YouTube.
Oh, you know what I could do again is this. I got the emojis.
Yeah, now you're back in the game. Hell yeah.
I want. How do I upgrade Brown to become a higher member?
I don't think you can.
Ah,
Okay.
I tried Brown.
Okay, more bowls to go. And Mark's IDP, TJ Watt, Foyo Lacoon, Ernest Jones, Bobby Wagner, EJ Speed, Demario Davis, Josie Jewell. That's a fire top 7 right there. Fire top 7. And then Jeremy Chin, Buckner, Hicks, Harrison Smith, Bradley Chubb, and Cam Curl. How many is that total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Well, that just makes it easier because it's going to end up being a B+. Couple guys there who kind of bring the average down a little bit, but not really too much. Brown said, "I'm a high member. I pay my dues." Much appreciated. Yeah, Brown, you the man.
Oh, Toyota one, man. Yeah, no lies here, bro.
And yeah, Brown's one of those peeps. Brown's he's a member on YouTube, member on Patreon. Hell yeah, dude, it's much appreciated. You guys are the shit. And I'm excited that this is what I get to do like every day, you know.
Dude, just shout out to fucking Alex, 420 Hustler, bro.
Hey, Pam made it in. Pam,
Damn,
you got a
I gave you a membership.
You got a membership. Jamie gifted 5 of them, and you were one of the 5 that got it. Hell yeah.
Pam, did I send you a jersey yet?
Uh-oh.
Because I know there's people that I sent jerseys to on this network, and I don't know if I sent Pam one.
So B+ for Mark's IDP. Where is the bench kicking at? Bench kicks in at
Javante.
Yep. Javante, Downs, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. And Pam said, "No jersey. I would love a jersey, please."
I swear I sent her a message before. We're connected on Facebook, right?
I think so.
I was gonna send
Hopkins.
you one.
See, Hopkins in the 24th. That's like a million times better than Hopkins in the 15th or wherever the hell you took him. Whatever the last draft was.
The offensive starters were not very good at that point last time. This draft so far a lot better.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then Lockett, Estime, Conklin, Juwanna Johnson.
Tight end premium, you know.
Yeah, gotta throw some in at the end.
Johnson could be the second in targets on that offense. Well, third. You got Olave, you got Kamara, and then who else? Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, or Rasheen Shaheed, but
he's more of a gadget, like downfield guy.
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna give it a B- to where it's like neutral towards the overall score.
Yeah.
So it was a B-, then a B, then a B+,
man,
then a B+,
6,
and then a B-. So let's see. It's the wide receiver, the wide receivers. Wide receivers IDP bringing it up. The running backs and the bench are kind of neutral in the middle.
Aaron Rodgers is number 2, is like a C-, D+.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's an ugly. That's just but it's still only bringing it down 1 tick. So this, this is an 86 overall.
But
there you go. Yeah, and you could just tell the difference in some of the spots. Yeah, having Harris and DeAndre Hopkins as starters in like 15th, 16th round, shit like that.
Yeah, it was rough last time. This time it felt a lot better.
And I feel like if people knew how cool best ball was for like that aspect of it, just to get you in the habit of drafting, you know, because like I don't know, there's a lot of people who maybe they don't. I mean, I think mock drafts suck. Like, but if you're gonna like not do best ball, like a mock draft is like the next best thing to like at least get your draft juices flowing. But I think this is like the best way to get your draft juices flowing, and you might actually be able to win some money.
These are our mock drafts.
Oh yeah.
I usually do like $3 to $6 mock drafts, but like $11 to win as much as you are putting up. I'm willing to do the 11 mock draft.
So I think that we're going to be smashing the 200 leagues. I really think that there's a possibility that we make it to 250. And if we make it to 250, the payouts for the top couple are going to be 8,500, 2,500, 1,400, and 1,200. That's getting to 250. And we're on pace to be somewhere between 225 and 250. So getting to 225, I feel like we're hitting that. Getting to 225, it's going to be 7,800, 2,300, 1,300, 1,100, 650, and then it kind of trickles all the way down from there.
So pull up Joe's comment. He said $3 for the underdog drafts are good practice. I agree. I do slow drafts, which are single leagues. There's no tournament. It's $3. I do slow drafts, but I also joined the Schnauzer, which is a tournament kind of like this, and it's $3, and you can max out to 50 entries. So 50 times 3, that's $150, and I'm drafting fucking leagues.
Yeah, see, I feel like with some of those big tournaments where it's just like an insane amount of people, I feel like you're almost drafting so much different than you would draft for like a real league. Like, I feel like this is a really good representation of just how redraft leagues are going to go.
Yeah.
At least then, at least before IDP starts kicking in for you offense
so
only.
that's what I'm doing. Like, so with the Schnauzer, it's a big tournament draft, and then I also do the single leagues, and I compare them, and I see like who goes higher in the tournament compared to who goes lower, and that's how I win these fucking things.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. And let me see. Let me zoom out just so people could see the board. That was a good draft today. I'm liking it that we're getting new blood in here. Like, it might not be every single day that we're getting new people in, but
Well, see, it's funny is the new people that come in and only do like 5 drafts, they still have a chance to win because I
For
only did
sure.
5 drafts last year, and
yeah.
I won my money back.
Hell yeah.
The year before I did 5 drafts and I won $1,000, came in second place.
Hell
And I
yeah.
was new to, that was my first year playing in this.
Hell
So
yeah.
the new blood that comes in, you have a chance to win over like $5,000
Yeah.
just by paying $11.
Yeah. Yeah, I think either way, we're getting over 200. And at 200, that's 7,000 for first place. So, no matter what, that grand prize is going to be over $7,000. So it's going to be a big purse for the top prize.
And what's funny is like people see the IDP and they get scared. Well, 2 years ago, I was new to IDP, my first year ever playing. And all you have to do is tune in fucking 420 Hustler. I mean, you can tune in my shit, but I would rather listen to 420 Hustler on all his IDP shit.
And I was kind of telling people your story a little bit too, like how your very first draft, you kind of didn't know. Oh, what the fuck? Crispy came over to Facebook. Crispy's on Facebook now. He said, "Stop tagging me."
Oh, Crispy's on Facebook? Hit me up on Facebook.
all of a sudden, Crispy. But yeah, I was telling people a little bit about your story, how you started off at your very first draft. Like, yeah, was it the best draft that you were ever going to do? No, but I said, you know what he did? He asked for a grade at the end, and then he understood it a little bit better because I told him what he should have did, maybe some players that I would have targeted, some positions that I would have targeted, and then he drafted like 5 teams total, and he won $1,000. Had he never listened to that information, probably wouldn't have gotten better. But since you listened to the information, you actually learned.
You got to pay attention, man. Like, Alex can give you a fish every single day, but if he teaches you to fish, you can go grab your own fish and don't even need to pick from fishes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo!
You win a lot of money. I know that.
Anyone could do it. Like, I was brand new to this format. So anyone could do it, even if they put in one team. Who knows? That team could win.
Yeah, you really don't have to put in a lot. I mean, obviously it's better. The more you do is just like the more fun. There's no getting around that.
Yeah, I'm constantly in a slow draft in these tournaments. Once the one ends, I'll join another one. But I also love these fast drafts. These fast drafts is intense. My anxiety. Remember when I first did my fast draft with you?
Yeah, you had written notes, like you were.
Notes, and I was focused, because I have ADHD, whatever the fuck that's called. But then my second one, I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go into this blind and have fun. And that team was better than my fucking one that I had all anxiety for.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you guys stay through the credits. I appreciate you guys. And we got another draft tomorrow where it's already filling up. I think we got four people or something like that.
What's the name of the draft?
This one is New Jack City.
Ooh, that's a great movie. I actually have that DVD.
Dude, it's a classic.
Maybe I should put it in and join that.
Good to meet you, Jamie.
What's up?
It was good to meet you.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. We need to do this more often. I know I
we
talk
gotta
a lot.
go on
My bad. I don't mean to talk a lot, and
I've been fighting a headache for the past hour. I've been rubbing my eyes and shit. I got a headache for some reason.
it's probably because I came on in the last hour and I gave you the fucking biggest headache in the world. Just annoying. I'm annoying as fuck. So.
Oh man, you're a savage. All right, so stay through the credits, guys. Mark and Jamie, I appreciate you guys for hopping on. You guys are the shit. Everybody who left a super chat and was hanging out with us tonight, I appreciate you guys.
We got some members. We got new members tonight.
Hell yeah, Jamie helping the 420 crew grow on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to our executive producer, Justin Pickle in a Jar. You the man. Producers, salute. Co-producers, salute. Appreciate you guys. The associate producers, salute. That list is getting really big over there. I like it. Epic supporters, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. And the awesome supporters, I appreciate you guys. There we go. Jamie, tomorrow your name will be on there too. All right. Appreciate you guys getting out of here. Tomorrow, New Jack City draft. It's going to be a good one. And there's already some people in, so hop in. Peace out.
Peace.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.